and locked down somewhere in Las Vegas. It's the free-for-all after dark with Shawn Tempesta. Hello, welcome to the show, everybody. It's Friday. A little Friday action for you. I'm a little behind the eight ball because now I'm doing the radio show from the station. So all the prep work I do before the show, I have to do with like 20 minutes. It's not ideal, but let's see here. During. There it is. Okay, done. I'm done. I just finished. That's, by the way, how I end all sexual encounters. Let's go on there. Wow. Wrestling Streams. Hi there. What's up, buddy? Wrestling Streams says hi, Shawn. Hi there, Wrestling. Wrestling, big fan of you. He's a big fan of the show, and that makes me happy. Everyone else is happy as well. Everyone's happy. Happiness everywhere, including Kira. Kira's happy today.
Hello, I'm happy.
Kira just found out her lease is up Sunday, and she needs to tell them by tomorrow if she wants to stay there. How you feeling about that, Kira?
So my lease is up in November, and they need 60 days to know if I'm going to move or not. So I need to know by today if I'm moving, and I'm stressed. Today's been a day. Today has been a big adult day.
So just to let you know, like back in 2006 when I moved here in Vegas, the 820 square foot apartment I had rented for $820, right? You pay about what, $880 for essentially a studio?
I pay $885 for a studio.
For a studio, $885 for a studio. Now that same apartment I paid, 15 years ago. 15 years ago, what? 15 years ago, it was $820. It is currently $1,450. So
No.
So I could deal with a few roaches for $885. That's fine. Yeah.
Honestly, and it's gonna go up like $30, but for $30, I like a roach bomb. Okay, fine. One roach bomb a year I can deal with.
Gentlemen, if you're abusive, you found your lady. There it is. Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Miz, thank you so much. And also, Joe Quills, thank you for extending your lease on our show. Hey, everybody, it's Will Darcy.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Shawn Tempesta.
Oh my God!
What is your?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! Is this when you call him daddy?
We're gonna put this on pause for just a second.
Oh my God!
Because Will and I were having a little bit of a tiff beforehand. I want to introduce everybody else, and then we can all together talk about the issue.
I just wanted to tell you how happy I am to see you. Oh my gosh!
Will
okay, you can introduce other people, but like,
Will you stop? Stop.
Woo! Man,
Stop.
all week, man, I've been waiting for this right here. Woo! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm a.
I feel like
You see what I'm dealing
that
with,
was a
everybody.
lot. That was a lot.
He's just. I don't know which Will I'm getting. Okay, wow. Hey, hi Michelle, how you doing?
I'm living the dream.
Yeah, we've discussed that. The last time I asked you, what dream is that? And you're like, there's nothing.
Fantasy. I told you it was all bullshit.
It'll be better when all the kids. Are you going to be one of the moms when all of your kids end up leaving the house? Are you going to be thrilled or are you going to be depressed?
I mean, I don't know that I'm going to be either. I hope they come back for dinner, on Sundays and things like that.
But what if they're all in? What if they're all in Reno? 2 out of the 3 will be now.
Oh, you mean like when they're in school?
Yeah.
Oh my God, no! I'll rejoice. What do you know?
There it is. All right, fair enough. Also with us today, wow, it's one of your daughters, Samantha Pearson.
One of your daughters.
My only daughter.
One of your children. I'm sorry, Samantha. How are you? Have any of the kids on the UNR campus asked for your mom's OnlyFans account?
Oh my God! No, Jada finds it fascinating when my mom has an OnlyFans account.
Hi, Jada.
He says hi.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Mom said Jada Pinkett Smith. No, her name is just Jada Smith.
Yeah. Oh, her name is actually Jada Smith. Oh, yeah. See,
yes.
I was going to say that's a lame joke, but like her name's actually Jada Smith. So,
yes.
That's going to follow her for the rest of her life. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Francisco.
Hey, guys.
Francisco. You see this right here? Like, Francisco is just stable. Francisco never moves from this.
No.
He gives us Francisco, and that's what we get. Is we get Francisco. Francisco, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
No.
You seem
Calm
to
down.
have unlocked the code that is Will Dorsey. You guys have become very good friends through this show, which makes me happy. We do have to discuss something, though, because he wanted to bring it to the show, so we're going to definitely talk about it. Joe Quillen's here.
Hey, everyone.
Joining us from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. When you hear a really bad 1992 Honda Civic with terrible, muffler on the back, you'll know it's coming from Philadelphia. How are you? How are things?
Yeah.
How's life?
Doing good. Week away from vacation, and
what are you going to do on vacation?
I put my headphones.
right about this time next Friday, I will be landing in Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, maybe another
We
stop.
gotta do something. Yeah, we gotta do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, we'll invite everybody. Everyone will be invited. Isn't that right, Will? Also with us, Matt Whistler. How are you, Matt?
Another one.
Oh, we got hit by
Wow.
two. Hold on a second.
Itch.
Yeah, if
Is
hold on a second.
unstoppable?
If you can, yeah, just there's two of them. There's three of them. There's four of them. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one.
Oh,
We're getting
no.
attacked right now, so things are about to get
Watch
stupid.
me. Oh,
But
God.
we have our king right now is currently on it. Matt Missler, hi, how are you? We're being inundated by a bunch of hosses.
Oh yeah.
This is exciting. Yeah.
New Hoss.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's fun. A lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
my nickname for one of the shows was Hoss. So does that mean did I get banned too or no?
Man, look at we're getting hit with all the hosses.
my
So this is a bunch of bots right now that are trying to prepare to inevitably infiltrate us. And thank goodness we have our hero.
The king. All right.
He can be our hero, baby.
All
He
right.
can ban all those bastards named Hossa. He is the Tournament of Dawn winner, the King of Dawn. He is. Nick did. You're not supposed to see me.
He's in
Been so nervous.
8 of the no,
I've got really. It's starting to hit me now. I gotta
No,
poop. How you doing?
Did you just say I have
well.
to
How are
poop?
you?
I do have to poop. Yeah, it's just kind of hitting me now. So hold on. You
What?
actually
I'm so
blocked the
confused
term
right now.
Hoss, but that doesn't ban them, does it?
Well, they're not appearing in the chat yet, so I can't do anything unless I actually search for it.
Well,
but I wanted to at least say hi to everybody.
you don't see the activity feed.
Correct.
Aha, I do. All right. So ban Hoss 0312_0_0_0. Okay. Oh, the user you're trying to ban doesn't exist. Oh, well then. Are those different zeros? See, that's the other thing is they could be using different zeros there. Do a little bit of action right there, and then we'll go. Oh, you got that one. All right, good. Hold on a second. Copy.
I got the other one.
Slash.
That one.
Oh, you got that one. All right, yeah, you copy and paste.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Hey
got him.
Hoss! Hey Hoss! Hey Hoss! Hey, guess what? Hey, what? Yeah, what's up?
He won.
All right, I will.
Here we go.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
So here's the thing, and Will doesn't like the fact that I kind of make it a little bit of an event, because every day when Will dials in, I'm either gonna get Will literally turning on his camera 2 seconds before I'm about to take his camera. Legit, he won't even show up for the pre-show, and then he'll just be there sad all day, or I got hype AF Will Dorsey, who's ready to freaking bring down the house.
Party.
Look.
Yeah.
I just want to understand. No.
No.
Here's what I want to know. Why can't I be like Francisco? Why can I not be like Francisco?
So what?
Because he's Francisco.
Francisco's always Francisco.
Francisco's always been Francisco. There's one Francisco.
Okay.
There are two Wills.
So it's a crime for me to be quiet?
no. I'm just saying. Well, when I go to you, when I go to him, he'll at least smile. See that beautiful smile?
I
he just
smile.
adores? No.
You
I
don't
have
smile
video from
like
last
Francisco.
Friday, and you're just like,
You
okay.
do not smile like Francisco.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I know I don't smile like Francisco. I can't be pretty like that. Gosh.
No one does. He is.
Nobody can be Nobody.
Bottle
Oh
that.
my
and
God.
bottle that for-
Like you can't change ugly.
No one said
shut
you're
up.
Oh,
ugly. Look at
Jesus.
this.
Oh,
Look at this guy.
my God.
This is the Will that I got accustomed to, and maybe
Okay.
you always
That
deliver
Will
early, And I just didn't know that occasionally you would just not be that. I didn't know
I'm
that.
sorry I'm such a disappointment.
You're not a disappointment. I just want to know what I'm getting
Oh
every
my
week.
God! Now you're pulling the drama queen.
Sean
card.
Tempesta. Hey.
Being a
This
woman
is between me and
with
Mr.
being a
Tempesta.
woman.
Do we have to go back to court?
I will go to court with you, damn it.
Did somebody
for real.
actually get
I
most
will.
It's
recent?
like
I am-
lose again, Will.
I am more prepared for this court case than I am for any other court case that
Will,
I've
I'll tell
ever
you
been
right now.
involved in.
Let me tell you something. You're
You
already
would
on
still
probation. You're on probation from the
Why
last.
am I on probation? Why am I on
There
probation?
he is.
Because Sean said so.
Oh, he went. He
This
went
is
high
the Will I
pitch.
love. This
Oh,
is the Will I
God.
love.
Oh my gosh.
The toucan Sam just got eaten up by a trap. Will Dorsey. That's why I want. Why am I on vacation? That's what I want to hear. Gilbert Gottfried
Will,
having sucked down some helium. That's what
I feel like you just said
You're being
vacation
ridiculous.
instead of
you're
probation.
behind me.
But all I'm saying, you know, what kind of burrito is it?
All wrestling streams are saying is dog. Yo, what kind of burrito you have there, buddy?
Well, this is some homemade beef, cheese, and jalapeno burrito, my dudes.
Ooh.
And
Ooh,
dudette.
that sounds delicious.
Nice.
So I'm not gonna lie.
Does.
So yesterday I spent the day traveling all day, so I didn't get to eat at all.
Where'd you travel?
And when I got, because I had to do a bunch of traveling for work, and
I said where?
Oh, it was just in the state. But, like it was all around the state.
Someone look up where the brothels in
is she
Colorado
laughing?
are.
Why is she laughing? What's going on over there? Is she watching the show right now?
my AirPods are in your ear, yeah. I want to know she is completely confused right now.
So am I.
It's
I have
not
no idea what's
confusing.
going on right now.
We all
She's listening. She can hear you.
All right. The problem is, though, she's watching a slightly delayed version of the show, so she'll be laughing
Right.
about
No,
10
she
seconds
has
after
her
everything.
My
earbud.
AirPods in.
He has the
Oh, has your AirPods
so
in.
she's on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There it is. The more you know. It's beautiful.
I have
You know,
her
because
one and she has
wireless.
the other.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Will, shut up.
Wow. Samantha.
Yeah, why are you
up.
being so mean? Gosh.
Why are you so
Think
damn
it's
loud?
Smash her.
Listen.
Oh,
all right.
I'm sorry. Let me turn myself down. Is this
Francisco,
You
quiet
know what?
down.
You know what? Listen, what I learned from my mother and my father, you need to be nicer to your exes because, honest to God, it just disappoints. Just disappoints all the family around you. It's,
What I'm doing, eating.
here we go.
Hey, that's me. I'm
All
Michelle.
right.
Hi,
There you go. That's breaking news to her. Here we go.
Thankfully, she was scratching with her index finger there, not her
Did you
middle.
see what she did? She just gave the whole, like, it's true.
Ada Pinkett Smith, I'll text you right now.
Wow.
I got you.
So, anyways, can we finish our fight, or are we?
No.
Are we
Sir, was
finished
there anything
already?
left
I
to
just didn't
finish?
know it.
I want to know about the
Majors
Will
is
and
done.
That was already
Francisco.
I just want to know
Yeah.
that, like, it's okay for me to be quiet. 'Cause
No, it's just fine. Like, I just
No.
wish that there was like you know what I wish? I wish I could get the average of sad Will and beyond the freaking pale happy Will.
Okay, but I wasn't even sad. I wasn't even sad. I was
Will,
stressed.
last week's show, I mean, Michelle.
Sean,
last
I
week's
was
show.
stressed. There's a difference.
all
There's
right.
a difference.
Sean.
But this is not supposed to be
I'm so-
stressful. The show's supposed to be the release from the stress. It's like people that complain that, oh, I have a headache, I can't have sex today. No, the headache will be fixed by the sex. This is the sex, Will.
Science.
Science.
Oh, so
Just don't call him daddy,
so-
please. Save us from that.
Oh my God! Please don't ever do that again. I hated that. I hated. No, let's not.
Hey, Jada. I just want to see if it works. All right, there we go. We have some wrestling marks here. We have wrestling streams watching. Al Snow, former WWE wrestler, saved a child from an ocean riptide. Which, I mean, this is like a scary story because there was another pro wrestler that also tried to save a child in the ocean and died doing so. He luckily did not.
Save. It was his own child.
Oh, this
He
is his
saved
child?
No. The one you're talking about.
Oh, the
Yeah,
other
Shad.
one saved his child,
Yeah, the
but he
other one.
died.
Yeah.
Chad
I
Gaspar.
So freaking sad. This one, not his child, but he saved the kid. You notice that there was some screaming happening down there in Florida. So I'm not going to say Florida. It's the poor kid. That said, he heard some screaming and he realized if I try to go to get that the lifeguard over there, the kid's not going to make it. There's no way. So I'm going to have to do this myself. He ran in, took care of him, grabbed him right before a wave started to take him out. Head was not there, which is
what does everybody want?
What does everybody need?
What does
everybody love?
Jada, what does everybody need and want?
Answer's head.
What did she say?
She said I don't want to answer that question.
Oh,
I think you should.
What does that mean?
Wow. Well, she might actually have the right answer.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So her mom
Keep
is
it
watching,
clean,
so
little
we're not gonna
girl.
Yeah, so
Fine.
Jada, my mother has adopted Jada as one of her own children, so we're not going to answer that question.
Yeah, but then you have to keep in mind that your mother is also Crystal. So, like, you know,
Okay, but my mom is okay. Would you like to cross my mother? Because I surely would not.
Oh my God,
honestly,
I'm not even that mean.
all I would need is like
Aren't
one of
you
those little
many
step
miles
stools.
away?
Yeah, that's also that.
You're scary.
Yeah. You're almost a whole
You can
state
cut
away.
me off.
You are 6 hours minimum
off.
away from getting slapped. So you have plenty of time to do
But
play
yes,
a
I have
hide and
this
seek with your
wonderful
mom.
thing called her credit card that she could freeze and not let me use.
Oh, so you're only good to your mother because she can cut you off financially. Okay. We're learning a lot today.
So
no, I
we
love
have
my mom. She's just kind of scary.
we have Crystal Light, Crystal Pepsi.
Oh no!
Oh, too funny.
My mom was a sex
Brilliant.
She doesn't get
Her
it.
name was Crystal.
She doesn't get it.
No.
I'm Crystal Light because I'm Minnie Mother, and you're Crystal Pepsi because you are one of her children.
No, Jada,
Still
did
doesn't get
you know that back in the day, by the way, FMSs wants to know when the Tournament of Dong is, we actually have to prepare that relatively soon. Ashley O's been the only holdup, but I think we're going to move Ashley O to Tournament of Dong 10. So Jada, do you understand what a 900 number operator does? Nice. And you know that Michelle was one of those, right? You know Michelle actually was one of those people, right?
Jada, honey, they're lying.
Not lying.
No,
Her name was
he's
Crystal.
not lying.
She made a ton of money.
She
She loved
confessed
it.
it on the show.
Yeah, she loved it.
And
All fact.
we'll find
There's a whole clip show about it.
Yeah.
Samantha can show you after the show.
There's a few shows that
Congrats
you
on having
can
your
watch
mom's
with
credit
it.
card. I thought you may have lost it again. So she would
Jada
talk
was
to
unaware. Thank you.
she would talk to men mostly. Did you ever have any women call you?
Yeah, it's a
You have to
valid
have
question
women
there.
call you.
No, in 3 years, never had it. So she would have men call her, and then she would read dirty magazines back to the men until they were done with her. And then the call would get disconnected, and then all of a sudden her bank account would go ching, and then she would make more money. It was really the easy. It was like OnlyFans, but she didn't have to show anything.
You know,
I didn't even have to put a bra on.
I mean,
Tuck my
Nice.
shirt under my boobs and nobody even knew.
Maury, when your mom was a 900 sex operator. It really
Jada
is
said
perfect.
that
Michelle-
she made money and she doesn't see an issue with it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see an issue with it either. There we go. It's beautiful.
Nobody does it.
No, but I was
absolutely.
I'm sorry. Oh, she didn't know
love
about
you,
Crystal
Jada.
Pepsi. I actually have a Crystal Pepsi in the other room. I could bring it in. It is essentially Pepsi, but it was clear. And it tasted like Pepsi, but it was clear. And like the early 90s, it was freaking like, everyone was like, whoa.
She didn't understand the crystal reference.
Oh, yeah. So
You know,
Crystal
she
was the name that she used to
It's her
fake-
alias.
to fake that she was interested in men until they would be done with her.
So
Crystal.
real quick. So when they were done with you, did they like thank you and say
Sounds
bye?
weird.
Did I ever say thank you? Yeah, that's a good question. Wait a second.
Thank you. Goodbye.
What are the manners on a 900? Because that thank you could cost you $4.99. If you go over that,
Right.
They just hang up on you.
you
They hung
really,
up
it's a
on you
battle
in the
against
day.
time. By the way, those jalapenos are starting to hit. I can tell. He's like, so
No, I had an itch in my eye.
Oh, and then, okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought they were just handing you. So, yeah, did any of the gentlemen say, you know what, thank you. Thank you for a great night? Or did it just literally go click? What was the percentage of thanks to no thanks?
Oh
Please
my
say
God,
they
I
just
have
hung
no
up.
idea. I assume they all just hung up. I don't recall getting thanked.
Oh, thank you so much.
Ending every call
Thank
with,
you for that.
"You want
Have a great
towel?"
night.
And did you take off the headset so you didn't just have to sit there and listen to it all, or like did you just listen to this and go?
Well, yeah,
"Oh,
when
this
things
is
were happening where you
uncomfortable."
go,
I really don't remember. This was a long time ago.
She did. She
All
didn't.
I know is I tried to keep them on for longer than 3 minutes each so that I got more money. That's really all I remember.
You really have some repressed memories. Hold on 1 second. Brandy, quick question. Did Michelle ever hear a wife catching the husband on the phone with you? Were you ever Jake from State Farm?
Sounds hideous.
I don't remember anything like that
Khakis.
ever happening now.
You would definitely
That was
remember that.
uncalled for.
Oh,
Shawn.
boo.
Why was that uncalled for? That was
Hilarious.
Brandy's question. I just read it.
I think that's a great
Yeah.
question.
It's a great question.
I don't
It
remember. I
is.
don't
It
remember that
is.
ever happening.
Why is that uncalled for?
You
Oh,
put
it could
Jada
have
on?
happened.
Why'd you
It
pick
very well could have happened.
me?
You're
You
the
said
one who
it
said it was
was rude.
uncalled for.
Because you
No,
spoke.
when you said dropped by State Farm.
No, she. Oh,
Don't
she
you remember
doesn't
the
get
Jake,
reference.
the Jake from State Farm commercial?
Oh, I meant to drop.
No, I said Jake from State. Oh God, Chess.
Can we have
Khakis.
Jada?
See,
Jada?
can we go to the next story?
It's awful. We're back to the feed. 'cause I can't stand this.
Sorry.
Like I just got so disappointed.
You're all about to be incredibly disappointed. Remember Grimace?
Yep.
Turns out
Yeah.
he's a taste bud.
Huh?
What?
What?
Grimace
What?
exposed McDonald's manager reveals shocking truth of his identity. That big purple thing is supposedly a
Oh.
taste bud.
Okay, but my
My
tongue isn't
God.
purple.
Brian Bates, the manager of a McDonald's in Windsor, Canada, claimed that Grimace is an enormous taste bud whose purpose is to simply show that food tastes good. He was interviewed by the CBC. So I was today years old when I found out that Grimace from the McDonald's franchise is actually meant to be a human taste bud. And actually, if you look, that is purple. That is.
nasty.
There we go.
It's
It's
yeah, iodine.
Oh,
dye
it
of it,
is.
yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
Nasty.
no. Oh.
Why is he shaped like a
Okay.
plug?
A
Why
teardrop,
is he
kind
shaped
of?
like a teardrop?
He's shade bud like. I mean, if I had to, if somebody said, gave me a pencil and said, "Hey, draw a bud," it's gonna look something like him.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'd draw? Will
Or weed.
because he's my bud.
He's your bud.
Or weed.
Oh my gosh.
Or weed if you're a
Shawn.
pothead. Yeah.
Love.
Wow. I never thought you thought of me that way. I just,
oh dear God.
We bring it back full circle. This is a good.
I used to. I used to. Taco
That
Bell
was
would like you to
hurtful.
send them their used sauce packets. This will never take
No.
place, by the way. No
No, it
one
won't.
Wait, really?
will ever do
What?
this. Hold on a second. Let me find this
Wait,
page.
really? I have so many of them.
Really? Why?
I'm still using mine. No.
Why wouldn't you?
My
throw
mom
them
gave
away
me all
if
of them in a
they're
cookie
Toss them in
jar.
the garbage. But now Taco Bell wants you
Used?
to return your sauce packets
Oh,
so
wait,
they can
used.
be refilled.
Used.
The fast food chain teaming up with recycling company TerraCycle on the new program. Customers can recycle the packets by mailing them the empty ones. Taco Bell says its goal is to save 8 billion
Tara, why
pounds
would
of
you have
used
that?
sauce packets from going into the landfill every
My
year.
mom would
Within
keep
the next
them.
4
She'd
years,
get,
Taco
like,
Bell
20 of
hopes
them
all
each
of its
Taco Bell
packaging will
trip.
be
Used ones?
recyclable
That's
or
what-
reusable.
No,
But
no,
here's
no,
an
no.
No,
No,
offense.
Like older
full
ones?
Full ones.
Huh.
Yeah, she just collected the.
How
the
do they
full
do that?
hot sauce.
Okay,
That's
let's get into this first because I don't understand how they make that happen. 'cause
I'm
there's a
wondering
massive
how they
tear.
reseal it.
Fire.
Yeah,
I'm wondering
that's
how they
my.
reseal
That's
it.
my. Yeah, there's.
That's
I
disgusting.
mean, unless they're you know what they should do? They should give you like a 7-inch long one, and then when they're done with it, when you bring that back, now they relaminate it at 6.5, 6, so you get like 10 uses out of it. This is nuts. So
I mean,
how it works?
everyone should get a
7
7-inch
inches.
long
So,
one.
here's what all you high Taco Bell eaters at 1:30 in the morning should do if you'd like to do something for the environment. I'm sure you'll all do it. Here's how it works. Customers sign up for a TerraCycle account,
Super
collect
gross.
empty sauce packets in a recyclable container, print a free shipping label from the website, and ship the box back via UPS.
Nope.
Which,
Nope.
by the way, we're doing this to save the planet, yet the frickin' Well,
You have to use the UPS.
what's the
USPS?
what's the frickin' what's it called? The carbon footprint of these sauce packets is massive. So Taco Bell will display QR codes or other signage to promote the program rather than dropping off the used sauce packets at a restaurant, which would be so much easier. Taco Bell is using the mail because a majority of transactions are taking place at its drive-thru and are eaten out of the restaurant. But they all come back, so just have them drop it off. Have a little drop off for the old packets. Boom, done. It also discovered this is the preferred way for customers during its pilot launch, and the mail helps them minimize their transportation footprint and ship their box of saved sauce packets once full.
Why not just have like a pump to fill them up or something? Like your ketchup.
If you're gonna do that, do it for yourself. Don't send them in for other people.
Hold on, was it you that loves Mexican pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they explained why they got rid of it. They said they dropped it because
it's environmentally
packaging.
Unfriendly.
Yeah, the packaging. More than 7 million pounds of cardboard or paperboard per year was saved. Wow, watch your.
Okay.
But it's bull. It's a lie. Well, I mean, it's not a lie, but like they could have came up with another way. But no, they were like, no, I'm going to get rid of Mexican pizza. Oh, and by the way, we're going to get rid of the double-decker taco and churrito. And we're going to get rid of everything that you love about everything because you know what? Screw you. We hate you as a customer because, well, why do we like making money?
Will, here's your solution.
Wow.
Do what?
A lot of
here's your solution. All you do is you do what they did with the Fiesta potatoes. Just bully them. That's all you got to do. Bully for the Mexican pizza package.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah.
Show that
rage. Channel that rage into change.
Yeah.
Trust me.
That's what you should do.
It's true. It's damn true.
Wasn't me.
When you find CEO of Taco Bell, no, it wasn't this guy. You know what though? Like half of recycling is fake, anyways. Like you put the recycling in the thing. You're like, oh, these plastic bottles are going to get recycled. No, I put that in, and then like in a year, that's going to be a brand new thing for somebody to use. No, typically it all gets illegally dumped. Either they just put it into the trash, or they send it overseas and then they put it into the trash or into the ocean. That's really where the water bottles end up going. So, are we boring you? By the way, you bored?
Why would no? I'm not bored.
Your
I'm
internet
listening.
looks much better today. By the way, much better. I don't know what's.
Thank you. Let's not jinx anything.
All right, let's not.
Because release is up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I know, I'm just listening.
But yeah, like so. At least this is something where like first party, they are going to do it. Just go to Walmart. They sell the Taco Bell sauce in bottles. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's. How about we make it so you can have a bottle that lasts you a year, rather than having a freaking million packets. Like I asked for like some. I got a chalupa.
Oh yeah.
Oh mother. You Haas, go die. So, anyways,
Wow.
there we go. He's on the case.
How do you know it's not a real person?
It's not a real person. All the Hosses are fake.
Someone
Another one. Yeah, they're all hitting us. All the Hosses. Hey, Hosses. Hey.
You.
That's what I have to say to the Hosses.
That's me.
So, anyways,
It is you. You are correct, Mom. That is you.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
By the way, Walmart sells the Chick-fil-A sauce too, and Polynesian.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
If Walmart
They
sold
have them
the
in my
antidote,
supermarket.
if Walmart sold the antidote for I don't know, the zombie apocalypse, I don't know if I'd go.
Hey, what's wrong with shopping at Walmart?
I would go to Target. I'm just more of I'm a Target.
I really hate Walmart with a passion. No, Walmart, like so here's the difference, right? So when I go to
bad, but man, some of those other ones.
Okay. But check it out. Like with Walmart, I'm fully expecting to go there. Like right now, I'm in my sweatpants. I'm fully expecting
You will
to
be
go
the
to
nicest
Walmart
person. Yeah.
But like it's acceptable for me to do that there. If I go to Target, I feel like I need to really, let me look good for this.
A fancy night out at the Target. Yeah.
At the Target.
Target, sir.
I mean,
I hate Walmart.
Target.
I have reservations for 7:15.
Their
Send you over to Huffing Beauty.
Austin's been
you
locked
don't just
in.
you don't
The Target Starbucks.
Good man.
like you don't just show up to Target in any old way. Like you
I do.
kind of come a little presentable.
I haven't lived in my world, Will.
Walmart.
Yeah.
I've gone there.
Just not
in
give one.
shorts and a hoodie.
Revenge of the
I've gone
Chaz
there with
saying,
no bra.
You're not in there in pajama pants.
Revenge of the Chaz.
I have.
Walmart will be selling one bite. Everyone knows the rules pizza in October. That is the Barstool
They were
Sports.
nice pajama pants.
Dave from Barstool Sports. Yeah, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like, I saw his commercial for it. It doesn't look great. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. He gave it 10, but like he never does that. So it's, yeah, whatever. Okay, we got one more story. We're going to Florida, and then we'll discuss something really fast, and then we will move on. Oh God, you're gonna make me subscribe? You didn't make me subscribe when I loaded it the first time. Okay, a Florida man tased for twerking during a rainy traffic stop.
Oh.
Recent news out of Orange County Sheriff will tell you the law doesn't look too kindly on dance moves. He found out the hard way after he was tased for twerking.
Yeah, get it.
Are we supposed to see it? Are we supposed to see it?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. We are definitely supposed to see it.
Wipers. Right there.
Thank you.
Our new director, Will.
There it is. TD Will. There we go. Rainy day in Florida. By the way, this is every day at like 2:30. The worst storm you've ever seen for 30 minutes. There he is. He's twerking. Oh, wow. Nice.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Get it.
I mean,
Get it.
That's cute, I guess.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay.
Hey.
Get it. Wow.
Oh, well.
Get it. Get it.
It's going to be great. I can't wait for this.
Nice stance there.
In the
Right
rain,
back
too.
position right there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
alright.
okay.
3 points.
All right.
Nice
So you
DN.
stop. Look at this guy. He's got a little bit of a spare tire going on. Okay, now he's getting into traffic here.
Oh, see, that's where he done
now
messed
it's
up. He
less
could have
about the
just kept
twerk.
going.
No,
And
you're
it's
gonna
more about the
twerk,
fact,
you twerk at your
stay in the
car.
turning thing.
See,
All right, now he's on his
Twerk.
knees, though. There's no reason.
Twerk
Oh,
at
now
your
he's getting
car.
up. Here we go. Okay.
see,
and
you done messed
good
up, bro.
night.
You done messed up.
All right.
God, tase him already.
This is the camera guy recording it all. This is beautiful, man. I love the fact the surveillance state gets us beautiful things like that. Isn't it beautiful?
Thank you, Florida.
Yeah, thank you, Florida. All right, before we get into our games today, let it be known. Tomorrow is 9/11. We're not gonna talk about it for the next hour because, my God, it's we try to be the aperitif. Tomorrow, all of our social media will be dark, specifically because of it. It's been 20 years. She wasn't even born. Neither of them were born when 9/11 happened. Like,
No.
do you
Oh my
guys
God.
do you guys grasp 9/11 at all?
Like I was.
Going to the 9/11 Memorial Museum really.
That'll bring it. Yeah, I've not been to that. I would. Yeah.
It was
That's a must.
actually really interesting. It was really, really interesting.
It
They
is.
They had a.
You
they had
know,
a
so
thing today my boys go to Palo, and a teacher at Palo died in 9/11.
Yeah.
And they had a memorial
Kim
today
knew
for
her.
her.
Yeah,
Kim knew her.
so
Yeah.
apparent. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. So apparently, is like obviously I remember a lot about 9/11 and whatnot.
Same.
But I like the biggest thing that I remember is like the aftermath and like how how do we continue, and WWE had actually just put out a video today that I'm actually looking forward to watching afterwards of them putting on their show after 9/11.
Yeah.
And
That for those of you who don't know,
that
happened 2 days after. It was on September 13th. It was the first show, the first like public gathering in mass in the country after 9/11. Like the flights were still grounded at that point, I think, and yet they continued on with that WWE show. I mean, Owen Hart dies in the ring. They continue on with the pay-per-view, so nothing's really going to stop him. But I was stationed at Nellis. Yeah, I'm sure Nellis was an absolute freaking madhouse during that, Ken. But you're going to watch that tonight, I'm sure, when you're done.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that because I mean, like, I saw a few clips about it on Facebook, and I was just like it brought back a lot of memories. Like,
visceral.
It's weird because
Yeah.
it's almost like a PTSD, but like I think I was I would have been like 9, 10 at the time, and I can still remember those memories like very vividly.
Yeah.
Like
everyone
everything
remembers where
about
they
that.
were.
Oh yeah, I was
Everyone remembers
17.
exactly where they were.
I was a senior in high school. I missed first period because I overslept. I went to McDonald's, Burger King, got myself a croissant sandwich, got in time.
Senior in high school. I was married to Ryan. Dear God, I'm old.
The first time or the second time?
First time.
But I
I
remember
got married in 2000 the first time.
Oh, okay. I remember getting there in class, a Photoshop class, and then like Mr. Lumsden, the principal, got on and said, a plane just hit one of the World Trade Center towers, and like everyone immediately stops doing Photoshop. We all try to find a website that's working, and all the websites were down because everyone's going online trying to find something. Can't do it. Then he gets on again and says another one got hit. And as soon as that happened, I was like the AV nerd at the school, so I set up all the TVs in the library for people to see. It's tough, like we look at Pearl Harbor. I think all of us look at Pearl Harbor as like, oh, that's a bad thing that happened. That's sad. But like we weren't there. We don't necessarily. So like,
right.
Not you, Matt. You were alive for that. But how's your sweatshirt taste? But like for you guys, neither of you were around for this. It's like when you see footage like this, it looks grainy. It's almost like it might as well be black and white because it's not HD. It's not clear. It's like, oh, that's old timey stuff. But like legit,
yeah.
It's.
Howard Hughes lived the American dream. He was wealthy.
Howard Hughes also peed into bottles.
Oh my God!
He saved his own pee.
What's crazy to me? I do remember I was watching the news that morning, and when the first plane had struck, like they had cut over to someone that was reporting in New York, and I remember that reporter. Like I can't find the footage today, but I remember that reporter. Scream bloody murder, just oh my gosh, and like of course for me, I'm confused as to what's going on, and then finally when they report like what happened, it was just like, oh, okay, like
and the experience was different for people that were on the West Coast versus the East Coast. The West Coast, you might have been sleeping when this initially happened, but like we were going about our day. I remember I was in Boston. That's where 2 of the planes took off, and it was like, I don't know why I remember it, but like it's almost like when I got hit by the tractor trailer, I remembered the make and model of both cars in front of me. I just made note of it before I got hit that day. I just made note of, my God, it is a beautiful friggin' day. It is clear sky, sunny, beautiful and blue. And then that happened. It was nuts. Revenge of the Chat saying the one thing I remember about 9/11 as the country came together as one, that was probably because all they know is both parties crapping all over each other all the time, and there's a lot of kind of anger in the country. There's been like that for like 19 years, but like right after 9/11, my goodness, there were American flags on every call. 9/12 is like what? It was like 2 October.
We were
here.
all Americans.
It was for a moment. It was.
On 9/12.
And then by I think the time the Iraq War started, then it started getting a little shaky, and then from there
we all forgot about But I remember
one thing I can say because I told you in chat before when you first IM'd me tonight, I did about 25 minutes just talking about 9/11 on my podcast.
Wow. Yeah. See, and I think a lot of people have, feelings to be able to deliver from it. And the weird thing is, like, obviously, Revenge of the Chat's making a good point. Want to hear something scary? More people died today from COVID than how many people died on 9/11. And I think, I think a lot of people end up downplaying how big COVID, but like we stopped everything to go into 20-year wars, 2 of them essentially, to get the people that did supposedly 9/11 to us. And COVID, it's like happens every day. We have a 9/11 every day, and there's not a lot of movement. Brandy said, "I never heard of the towers until that day. I was 22 and grew up here in Vegas. Never even heard of them. My goodness."
Oh my God, same thing. So that's what I was going to say. I want to say it happened like somewhere between like 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember that Ryan and I were sleeping. And when I woke up, the TV was on, the news was on, and I said, "What is a World Trade Center? It's on fire." And rolled back over and closed my eyes and thought about what he just heard and what I just said for a beat, and we both shot up in bed. We're like, "What? Wait, what?"
Yeah.
But I had never heard of the World Trade Center. He told me that it.
Have you at least heard of the Twin Towers?
Twin Towers I'd heard of, yes.
Okay, yeah. So the term.
But the way that I distinctly remember saying that, is it a big deal? It's on fire, and then went back, put my head back down on the pillow, and then we both just shot up.
You thought it was like a 4-story, apartment building or something like that.
No big deal.
Sells textiles,
And I distinctly remember calling Ryan at work, crying, saying, oh my God, the second tower just got hit. And he yelled at me, said, you have no idea what you're talking about. And he hung up and called me back. And he's like, holy crap. Like, he just couldn't believe that it actually happened.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I want to kind of show like the dichotomy for a brief moment of like what it was like that day. Cause it was just like business as usual in the city. One second. Here. So like
Howard Hughes.
Everyone happy in the streets. Like it was a different freaking planet at that point. Like we are all living in a different world because of that. So Matt Lauer, by the way, who turns out was not necessarily a good person. But he was huge back then. People loved him.
Amazing man.
So he's interviewing this guy, and he's trying to tell everyone how Howard Hughes is amazing. He peed in bottles.
America has ever.
But now at this point, Lauer's starting to get something in his ear saying, "Yo, something happened. We need to go to this."
Ever.
Okay, I have got to interrupt you right now.
Sorry.
Richard Hack, thank you very much. We appreciate the book is called Hughes. We want to go live right now and show you a picture of the World Trade Center, where I understand. Do we have it? No, we do not. We have a breaking story, though. We're going to come back with that in just a moment. First, this is Today on NBC.
The fact he wouldn't just tell you there, by the way, boo. Here we go.
This event. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, can you please tell me what you saw and give me any information about what's going on there?
Yes, I have to tell you, it's quite terrifying. I'm in shock right now. I came out of the subway at Bowling Green. I was heading to work in Battery Park at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and
So at this point now, we are, people are watching this, and to see this live and to see what transpires,
Obviously,
we're very
no one expects it.
Elliot, have you, of course, because of the incident that occurred in the early 1990s, have you seen any evidence, Elliot, of people being taken out of the building? You say that emergency vehicles are there, understandably so, but of course the major concern is human loss. I mean, do you know if there were many people in the building?
Oh, another one just hit. Something else just hit. A very large plane just flew directly over my building, and there's been another collision. Can you see it? I can see it on the shot.
Oh my!
Something else has
You know what?
and
We
that
just
looked more
saw a
like
plane
747.
circling the building.
So and if you weren't watching it live for the initial one, and you found out about the second one, now everyone's watching, and like the mission to try to get these people out, and imagine having the balls to see that and say, yeah, let me go upstairs and try to help people. Like unfrickin' believable. The people that passed that day trying to save people. To watch that live.
Top of that, you don't even know what happened. You didn't know that a plane just hit the building.
Some people didn't. Something occurred, but you knew something had to be done. And anyone that's above the levels that got hit were in pretty deep trouble. And then to watch the towers come down, like everyone was watching at that point. Literally, you would go up and down the cable channels. If anyone remembers, you would go up and down Home Shopping Network showing this, MTV showing this, Weather Channel showing
network.
Everything was 9/11. This is more of an education for you, honest to God. Go ahead. Wow, that is awesome. So we can't hear you. You're either muted or there we go. 1 second, she has to refresh. Hello? Give it a moment.
Bummer. I want to know what she had to say.
This is good. I can barely hear you. Yes, go ahead.
Why is it not working?
Oh, no, it's good. You're good now. You're good. You're good.
Okay, sorry. So in middle school, every year we would watch some kind of 9/11 video. I remember it was either in 7th or 8th grade, but I'm pretty sure it was 8th grade. We watched a video called The Man in the Red Bandana, and he was on one of the lower floors, so he got out safe, but then he realized people were stuck, and he went in and saved a whole bunch of people, and people kept saying, the man in the red bandana saved me, the man in the red bandana, but no one believed them because they thought no one saw anyone with a red bandana, so they thought it was just them hallucinating. And so apparently, he ended up not surviving because he saved all these people instead of just saving himself and getting away. And they found the red bandana after everything had happened, and it's actually in the 9/11 Memorial Museum.
Wow!
And when I saw it in the museum, I thought it was because I didn't believe it until I actually saw it. But he went in and saved 20, 30, 40 people instead of just saving himself and leaving.
There are
this whole thing.
There are like thousands of stories like that too. There are thousands,
So
not just people that were working for the New York Police Department and the fire department. I mean, just like employees there were doing what they could to try to help.
A random person that worked there.
Bananas. Yeah, what were we going to say?
Do you remember
Everyone
when
thought
this one?
everyone believed
Hold
them.
on 1 second.
Do you remember when that one went?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites. I still have it on my phone.
Yeah.
I was going to say that this whole thing is surreal. Like I categorize myself in the same category as
You were alive for it, but
Samantha.
you weren't there for
3.
it. Yeah.
Right. I was 3. I was sleeping. I had no idea what was going on until I started school a few years later. Like I had no idea.
Yeah.
But something that like brings it to our levels is like on TikTok, there are TikToks of the phone calls. There are movies and documentaries that include the phone calls of the loved ones that were on the planes.
Yeah.
I can't listen to
Like
those phone calls.
it brings
museum.
Yeah, it's a goodbye message. And
yeah,
it's
exactly.
hard to
It makes
listen
it
to.
real. It makes it like this actually happened. This is to the level to where I can understand it.
Yeah, and what ends up happening as generations go by, like the Holocaust. Now you have like Hitler's almost boiled down to like a punchline at this point, and Pearl Harbor. We make romantic movies about it now. Like as years go on. People start to kind of like nullify it a little bit. And I'm a big fan of comedy. I love dark humor. And, I can laugh at a lot of things, but like, I don't want this to just go by the wayside of, that's a thing that happened. It was ridiculous. Let's 2 things that I want to point out. Ken Bancha put this on. Said I remember watching people jump out the level, and that was the one thing you would watch, and you weren't watching in HD, you were watching in standard definition, so like the pixels weren't that clear, but you'd see these little and you're like, what is that? Some because you don't know if it's debris falling. There's people that were literally choosing.
No, it's a human being.
I have no way to escape. I am dying from smoke inhalation. I'm just literally going to chance it, and they jump. It's like awful.
Well, and on top of that, you're watching this,
surreal.
but you're not like watching it in like you're watching in standard definition, but then chances are you had like your little antenna, so you're not really watching it in any kind of good quality, but yet you're still seeing this, and like all you can do is just sit there and shock.
It's nuts. I remember when I set up the TVs in the library. I went back to the TV station within the high school, and I just sat there like the big freaking tube TV. On the metal stand, super top heavy, like every early SUV, and just like have my legs on it, just like staring, like I'm literally like the TV's right here. I'm just looking at it, and then the first tower drops. I'm like, good God, I had to be alone because like, what the hell? Like, just absolutely nuts. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Sorry, something super surreal about the museum is there was one area where you walked in and it was a timeline. So it was before there was the 2 towers standing before they were hit, and then there wasn't one of the first hit because why would they be recording the towers? They didn't think anything was going to happen.
There is actually one piece of video. There was a station that was doing a story 5, 6, 7 blocks away. And they had the towers in the background.
Oh my God, in the distance. Yeah.
There was a low pass. They could hear a low pass from a plane, and then they just kind of got it. And right before it hit, they caught it, and it was really close.
Yeah.
And that's I think the only footage that exists of that initial hit. Yeah, it's nuts.
But there was just snapshots of the timeline of before and then after the first one, and then when the second one was hit, and then as the first one fell on the second one, and it was just, and then after they were both down, it was just that also was the entire museum was super surreal.
It is like, and you're there, and it's neatly packaged for you, and you kind of know how that movie ends, sort of. When you're there, and like, okay, there's a plane that crashed into the World Trade Center. Oh, and another plane. Oh no, wait, the Pentagon just got hit. No one ends up talking about the Pentagon gets hit, and oh wait, now there's a random plane that's in the middle of a field in Pennsylvania.
The field in Pennsylvania, yeah.
It's just freaking nuts. And the sad here's the. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I remember calling my mom and telling her I finally understand. For my whole life, my mother, she would always tell me that she went to Catholic school at the time, and when Kennedy got shot and they all had to stop what they were doing and kneel and pray. And I remember saying, okay, but like, you didn't know him, so whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember calling my mom saying, holy shit, I finally understand. It's like devastating.
Yeah. Especially when you have the crisis that was taking place with Cuba and Russia, and like there was a little bit more of a reverence for the president at that point in time, and that is that's a crippling moment for a country. And
but 9/11 was what made me realize, oh my God, I
the
get
severity of something like that.
All those nuns, they made you drop to your knees and pray. Holy crap! Of course they did.
I don't want to downplay 1 October because 1 October was obviously a terrible event, and especially for us here in Vegas. Like think of 1 October as a small 9/11 for a community. For people that aren't country fans or haven't been there or maybe didn't know anyone there, it might not be a thing. But so many people were affected by 9/11 indirectly, directly. Planes were grounded for 2-3 days. Like it was bananas, and we all felt like we just took it on the chin, and we want to shit up. Like we were like just ready. Someone had to pay for this.
You didn't know how to proceed. Like it was just like, oh, this happened. Like
everything was frozen.
Like
Because what do you do? No clue. I ended up after the towers collapsed. I ended up just going home, and our principal was mad that people left school at that point. Like I'm not learning shit today. Nothing's being learned.
They canceled school for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who the hell knows what's going? No one knows what's coming next. Yeah. And
my
there was
boss
actually
brought in a TV for us, which I thought was pretty awesome of him.
There was a plane that crashed a couple months later in the Rockaway Beach area on Long Island, and it was like a full blown passenger jet. Doesn't happen. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's terrorism again," and it wasn't. It was just like literally a engine failure, and it just crashed. But like, there's a guy that tried to light his shoe on fire. All of a sudden, now you all have to take off your shoes. Been like that for 19 years. Like things have just changed permanently. Revenge of the Chaz.
The mindset.
This is a point that, like, not to make it's not about politics. I don't care if it's a D or an R. If you are responsible for stuff like this, you're trash, and you need to be taken out of your position. Saying, Shawn, the one thing that upsets me is that we still don't take care of the first responders and volunteers who are suffering since 9/11. There is still no permanent care for the people that inhaled the most finite of particles into their lungs and have to suffer 10, 20, 30 years down the line, that get cancer because of the time they spent there, volunteering their time, helping to exhume the bodies and body parts. Worth noting, it is 20 years. They just ID'd 2 more people from the World Trade Center. They had body parts. They didn't know who they belonged to. They finally were able to match the DNA. They matched 2 more people just last week from 9/11, 2001. Like, wow. So it's nuts. People who have lived through that will never forget that day and where we were. Just standing in that area as ghost-like as we walked around. We all could think of as the people that walked there. It was worldwide. UD Flyers saying "frozen's" the exact word. We saw a band practice after school. It was the most extracurricular, the only extracurricular that wasn't canceled. It was surreal. It was just very, very, very jarring. And it's really set the country on a weird path. Like a lot of things transpired after that, and the amount of money we spent towards the military.
Nothing has been the same since.
Not a thing.
Nothing.
Like, man, life before, because it also lines up with like life before the internet for a lot of people. So like you don't know life before the internet. Look, you're both on your phones right now. You don't know life before the internet. You don't know life before 9/11.
I do.
And you do. Well, sure. You know life before television.
Shawn!
That's okay. But it's sad because it was a different world before that. It was a little simpler. It wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. I mean, Vietnam happened before that. It wasn't pretty, but like it was simpler, and things have gotten so much more complicated in the past 20 years. It's unreal. So, yeah, I don't know.
I wanted to tell you something funny, and now you've made everything somber.
Well, hold on a second. We're going to have one more thing. This is Les West HBK. I'm sorry, by the way, Les West. Stephanie's not here today, but hold on. From where I was living, you walked to the base in 5 minutes. I sat in traffic for more than 3 hours to get on base. Yeah, Ken. I mean, that was probably a very busy and noisy base for that day. Les West, who's from New Zealand, said, "Hey, man, how's it going, mate? From down under. I was in the Army in New Zealand at the time, and we were all issued rifles, told to get ready for deployment. Army thought it was going to be a world war. Like, it was, and for a moment, it kind of was. But the problem was, like, of the 15 of the 19 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia. We went after Afghanistan, where Al Qaeda was. Okay, fine. Then we went after Iraq. Nothing to do with anything. And like, there are more soldiers, I believe, died after 9/11 fighting these wars than than people died during 9/11. So it's like, it set off a real freaking terrible thing. Plane flew over while we were practicing. It shouldn't have been a plane. Turned out it was an Air Force One landing at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which actually, luckily, yesterday there was that shooting.
Oh my God!
And luckily, there was an all clear. There was no lives lost, which is good, but unreal. I feel like my generation lost its innocence that day. Yeah, no, it certainly did. It really, it's not a question.
I can agree with that.
Sorry.
She's muting her.
We thought
because Wright-Patterson, my cousin goes to school. Yeah, goes to school there. So we were kind of freaking out. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that's good.
But we didn't know last. We're just gonna tell
I know we're trying to move on, but I mean, I know everyone remembers where they were at the day that it happened, but one of the other things that just came to mind as far as the things I remember, 2.5 years after the events happened, my choir that I was a part of, we got the honor to perform at Carnegie Hall. And like the day or two before, our choir actually, it was a compilation of like patriotic music. We sang it right in front of Ground Zero. And I kid you not, it was like time completely stopped. Like everything stopped.
Wow.
Well, and like keeping in mind, like they know of a Ground Zero that's all done, and there's a beautiful museum. But like for a long time, it was
it was rubble.
I mean, there was a hole in the ground.
Yeah, they were still digging out at that point. 2.5 years
digging
later,
bodies out. Yep.
Unbelievable. And that was 2.5 years later. Nuts.
Yeah.
So and. For me, like when I was in school, because this would have been probably about a year afterwards or something like that, we did, because I was part of orchestra, band, and choir. We actually did this really big concert, everything all together. We performed this song, United We Stand. And I got to be the one that helped put together the slideshow to, help remember and whatnot. And like, it's funny to me because like that's like the one song that to this day, if I hear it, like I will cry because like that, like it takes me right back there because like that was like the one time that like it was said earlier in the chat, like that was the time that we all came together. Like there wasn't, oh, I hate you because of this or I hate you because of this. Like no, we all just came together. So like that's why seeing us how we are today, it's hard. Because
it is totally
once when we were all together.
Yeah, it's totally like upside down compared to how it was. That again, I'm not sarcasm or anything. It was literally the last time I felt like the country was united in any way, shape, or form over anything. Like
I agree.
It's been very sucky since then, unfortunately, but. Here we are, everybody. So yeah, we're going to be obviously silent on social tomorrow. And, if any of you have kids that, are their age or even Kira's age or younger that just really weren't present and weren't there for it live, take a moment, carve it out and like show them what life was before, show them what life was after, not to depress them, not to scare them, but just to say, it wasn't always like this. It wasn't always this crazy. Republicans and Democrats didn't always like this so hard. No. It was, there was some sort of solutions happening. Yeah. It's just been big, man. It's been brutal. Okay.
When my mom and I were traveling last, she was telling me what it was like to travel before COVID, or not COVID, sorry.
9/11, yeah.
And now.
Yeah.
Because she said
I was allowed to get drunk before I got on the plane.
She was flying it too.
She was allowed to. She didn't have to take off her shoes, and she didn't have to take her electronics out, and she didn't have to worry about liquids and things like that. And she just thinks, like, even still, it's crazy that she still has to do all that.
Yeah, it's no.
We were talking about that,
but it is kind of silly that like I can pay for TSA pre-check and not have to do any of that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why? Like I do. And it's great, but like, why? Revenge of the Chaz saying, I teared up when Congress came together and saying, God bless America on national TV. Yeah, I mean, listen, there was a lot of performative patriotism that was taking place as well. But like, at least the actual people, like there wasn't a person that like, we all just were like, okay, George W. Bush at that point was God. Like at that, he could have done anything.
Yeah.
And we were, like the whole country was like, because here's the other thing you don't remember. So like back in the 2000 election, it was Bush versus Gore. Right? Do you ever even hear about Bush versus Gore?
I think so.
Oh my God. Bush versus Gore. It all came down to Florida. It was too close to call. They were counting freaking ballots. They were punching out little holes for the ballots, but not all of them would punch out. Hanging chads. They were counting for weeks and weeks. And the head of the Bush campaign for Florida was also the Secretary of State for Florida, the one that was overseeing the recount. Nuts. Counting. And then the Supreme Court says stop the count, it's over. So he only won by 537 votes is how much George W. Bush won by, and it was only because they stopped the count. And if they kept counting, you don't know, but it could have been. So there were some pissed off people before that. Soon as 9/11 happened, people were like, it. He's our president. Whatever we get, we got to do something. Let's do it.
Everyone came together. Yep.
And by the end of it, it was not so much. Yeah.
That was about the point that I think I started to get my laughter for Florida. It's like, all that happened. And it was like, oh man, Florida can't get anything right.
That's really when Florida really cemented themselves as a total state on America.
God, that's awesome.
Like you knew after that, Florida was never going to recover.
Nothing. Nope. Literally. All of us were like, what if we built a moat between Georgia and Florida? Technically, could we just own the state?
But
right,
real quick, Shawn,
Yes,
I personally want to just say thank you for even talking about this. Because there's a lot of people that won't talk about it.
It's tough
to talk about it.
It's tough being this show because we try to play the Joker for a lot of stuff, and we try to kind of lighten up the mood. And there's sometimes where you gotta focus on it. And even though it was 20 years ago, like, I can't believe it's been 20 years, but in the same breath, like, wow, it's only been 20. It's bananas. And especially when I see that there's people that are, you are the future of this country. God help us. But you're the future of this country. You need to know. You need to know in a more visceral way what it was like, because genuinely, man, it's why we are where we are. We made some bad decisions after that. That sucked. But now we got to learn. Okay, we got to actually learn our actual history and move on. Now, not just the pretty stuff and like the stuff they show you in the history books. The history books are usually very whitewashed.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry. She wants to be a history teacher.
why is that funny?
I'm talking about how
Revenge of the Chaz
kill a
says,
moment.
Revenge of the Chaz says, you handled this with dignity and respect. Well, we tried.
We tried until the very end.
Right? I know. Except for them.
Let me explain.
Please explain, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Okay. Okay. So the whole 9/11 thing, I know a lot about it because of my mom and my dad. Like, I'm from New Jersey, so
you'll know it directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So like from birth, like as soon as I came home in first grade talking about 9/11, my mom told me from start to finish what it actually was. So I know completely everything about it. So when you brought up the history books and everything, I was like, well, I know more than the history books. I'm gonna teach more than the history books.
Honest to God, these history books, they omit a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't get told. Frickin' we learned about Black Wall Street on this show during our freaking George Floyd show.
There's nothing.
Because there's pretty much nothing. And they don't want to talk about the fact that a whole bunch of white people came to a really successful black neighborhood and burned the whole thing down. We don't like talking about, we don't necessarily like talking about the fact that, Donald Rumsfeld they were dealing with Osama bin Laden. We kind of made Osama bin Laden. We don't like talking about that stuff. It's but the only way we can learn,
talking about it. But
but the Taliban has all of our stuff right now. And it's we don't learn from our own history when we're funding our own problems. We do it all the time. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
Panda X guy said I lived on Long Island at the time. I mean, I lived in Boston.
Wow.
And just being in Boston for that was just knowing God in heaven, they stayed at that hotel. That's a mile from my house. That's nuts. That's crazy enough. But then, like, when you're in Long Island, there's a lot of people commuting in that day. Imagine the people that called out sick because they had a little bit of a tickle in their throat that day. Wow.
Right.
Seth
And it
MacFarlane's one.
changed everything.
Nuts.
Everything.
There's Seth
Flat
MacFarlane.
tires,
Seth
everything.
MacFarlane from Family Guy was supposed to be on a flight. On one of those flights, I believe Flight 11, he was supposed to be on, and for whatever reason, he either didn't make it or whatever the case. And
He overslept.
He overslept. Good God in heaven. Like, who here has actually overslept for a flight? I've never done that in my life. I lived in 1985 when I realized that the police in Philadelphia bombed the American people. History is very filtered. It's very true. Panda X guy said there was a lot of confusion because phones didn't work. Several radio stations went off the air, and others didn't have the accurate info on what was happening. Yeah, the radio stations went off the air because the tower was on top of one of the twin towers. So they, you know, they some of them, I'm sure, had some backup antennas, but they had to get it upright and just nuts, like just, you know.
I know
crazy
you
time.
hate TikTok, Shawn, but there's TikToks I've seen where fathers or mothers work in the World Trade Center and they went into labor that day, so then they didn't go into work. So it's like,
right, that's
nuts.
what all the reasons
It's exactly
Butterfly effect
exactly.
of like you had sex 9 months ago, and it just so happens that today is the day. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
There are people that have, you know,
Yeah.
have survivor's guilt for not having been there that day. It's just like, it's nuts. Just the stories. There's a Tempesta that died during 9/11, and I think his name was Anthony Tempesta. I don't know who he is. I don't know if there's any relationship there, or like actual.
That's
but there's
scary,
you know,
though.
It just says, hey, F and
The close name, though. That's like
Tempesta.
Yeah. It's just it brings it home. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna try to end this broadcast.
Am I allowed to tell you my humor?
Oh Jesus, yeah, go ahead.
Can
I'm
we
gonna try to end the broadcast.
hee.
You know, how's this? I'm gonna try to end the broadcast by 9 o'clock, so we're gonna be playing a relatively quick game tonight. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'll be fast. So, do you know that Amazon Prime did some kind of documentary on some music festival that never happened?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
What music?
The same
The one with Ja
people.
Rule?
The same. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the same people that did that documentary
Festival.
did one that. Yes,
Oh.
that's it. Fire. Thank you.
Yeah.
They did one, and it aired today on LuLaRoe, and I just want to show you that I was on it. That's all.
Oh no.
You're so weird.
Oh man.
Turn your brightness down.
Chris, what's the
Turn your
name of
brightness
that?
down and
I'm gonna
try
write it
again.
down. What's the name of it?
I'm gonna
Lula
watch
Rich.
that.
LuLarich. Lula Rich.
Lula
That's
Rich.
incredible.
You could
Aunt
learn
Amazon
all
did it.
about the pyramid scheme. Yeah, me and my sister. There we are, right there.
But you were pretty close to
And
the
that's
top
on
of the pyramid
Amazon?
scheme. Yeah.
No, oh God,
Okay.
no, I wasn't near the top. I made damn good money, but I didn't make the hundreds of thousands a month that they made. No.
All right, we're gonna lighten the mood. Let's start it off
Was
with
that the
showing
first
Sam's
thing?
ass.
Yay, laughter, ha ha, hee hee.
We just need at least, you know, it's like, hey, Jada, look
There's my girl.
look at, there's Sam. She's
Mommy's little
shaking her ass. Isn't that exciting?
So I now have 2 different shows to watch tonight.
Did you hear her?
What'd she say?
That's Crystal Light.
No, for sure, that's Crystal Light. All right. Let's play, everybody. We're going to pick a random one. We're going to go race, and then we're going to tell you all to join us. Put exclamation point race into the chat if you would like to have. Oh, no, race exclamation point. No,
like right
no,
now?
I take it all back. I apologize. Exclamation point play.
Wait.
Exclamation point play to get your marble on the screen. So we're going to give you about a minute.
All show.
Exclamation point play.
Letter 4, all show. The letter 4, yes. The letter 4. The number 4.
Future of America.
College.
14 people in there so
I'm gonna
far.
put exclamation point
Of
play.
America. I'm in there.
All right.
Exclamation point
Oh,
chicken
great.
enchiladas.
Great. Haas is now following me on Twitch.
Well, he's Haas is the herpes. Haas is the herpes of Twitch.
Oh, does that
if you
mean
follow
it's
something,
spiders
it's
to
gonna
me?
follow. It's spiders to everybody. CP Dragon 812. Follow CP Dragon 812. Exclamation point play. Get in there right now because we're about to start in 10 seconds. Here we go, everybody. 10 seconds till we start the race. There are 17 people in there right now. And you know what? We're not going to do Dong or No Dong today. We're just going to play some games and have some fun.
Sounds
All right, here we go.
great.
I'm okay with
Laughter.
that.
You'll see.
Yes.
Watch.
Yeah.
Marbles are
There
going.
it
You'll
is.
see.
We're not going to have time. Here we go. Hold on one second. Oh, damn. Yeah. Go there, and then let me get the. I want to hear the audio. There it is.
Will.
Okay.
That's awesome,
Oh,
Will.
I just found out how to do something. All right, so LPRXY is in first place. Les is in second. No, Revenge of the Chaz is in first now.
Oh, never mind. not even
Haas
second.
00
no.
underscore not
Hey,
fake.
Broski.
I think you are.
All right,
Oh,
here we
that's
go.
the one that followed me.
Is
That's
it?
Broski right there.
Well,
What, yeah, Kira. What did I
All
do,
right.
Michelle?
The marbles, the big mess is starting right
I
now,
heard
and
you.
in the
I
front,
saw you.
LPRXY in second place,
mine
Les
fall?
West HBK, and
Mine must
Sansa,
have
you're in
fallen.
third place. LPRXY over the booster and on to the thing. Number 2,
Go,
there's Les
Jada.
West, followed by Joe Quills, Natorious,
Oh, I died.
and Lumply. We go back to
Or
first
did I
place
die?
now.
I don't know if I died.
Please, what the heck?
I think I died.
yes, Sansa died, that's for sure. No, Sansa's in 6th. No, she's making her way back, I think. There we go.
Am I still alive? Oh,
I
wait.
don't know.
Wait,
Oh, no,
I
there.
can't tell.
Wait, whoa.
Let's go to 4th place and see where Sansa is. No, she's here. And that's Lumply. Let's go 6th. There we
Hey,
go.
that's me.
That is one
I'm
point.
Oh, yeah,
Lumpy.
you're down there. Yeah, there's a second moon.
Amanda's there.
Natorious is gone.
Do-do-do.
You're in
LPRXY
10th, Will.
way out in front right now.
Ninth.
Doing pretty good.
Look at you, Jada.
Les
Go,
West
Jada,
in
go,
second
Jada.
place. Free for all show
Oh,
in
look at his
third
twins,
place. No,
LOL.
Finding My Perfect Awkward. His
go
free for
on.
all's died. LPRXY makes it through all of those. Let's see what this is. A whole bunch of things you have to move your way through. Funnels that are hanging from those bars there. Les West found his way through. Go back to LPRXY.
Jeez.
LP Roxy getting through all these
I'm
little
in
speed
second.
bumps here.
I'm gonna
Sansa
come get
is
you,
in
Jada.
second place. She's going past all that stuff. 1 speed bump, 2, 3, 4, and around. She saved a lot of time there. In third place, The Miz on air. No, gets backed up. Joe Quill slams his ass. And then, Les West.
Oh,
you gotta take me out to dinner first.
Les West is dead. Here we go. LP Roxy finished. Followed by Sansa.
Take me out to dinner
The Miz
first,
on
Joe.
air and
Come
Joe
on
Quills.
now.
It's The Miz on air in first. Joe Quills in fourth, rather. Rebel Gaming makes his way to 5th. In 6th place, Will is definitely caught there. It's like playing. Remember Marble Madness on the NES? That was a great freaking game. God in heaven, that game was so fun. Look at
What
these two.
in the hell is happening?
Wow, you just got
What
absolutely.
the hell? Are
just
you
got-
serious?
You just got There goes Lumply.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
All right, and then
Oh,
Will
no.
Will
I
just
hate
got
them
beat
damn
by
cups.
Nick Meister. And all the way
got
back, no,
first.
Will fell to his
Good job.
death. All right, there we go. Final results.
Go, Jada.
LPR, is that you, LPRXY?
That's Jada, yeah.
Nice.
Jada in first place, Sansa in second, The Miz on third. Let's do one more of these, and then
What
we'll
the
play
hell
another
kind
game.
of a name is LPRXY?
Yeah.
Cricket?
It's her Xbox gamer tag.
She made that when she was 4. Not too bad. 9, 9, 4, whatever. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
Vegas
Vegas
themed.
themed. Ooh, wow. All right, everybody! Exclamation point!
Tina's in a
Play.
gambling pen.
By the way, today's show is brought to you by Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at East Aram Hobby, Chapman Chrysler Jeep, and the Valley Auto Mall, and the other
play
Chapman
again.
Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram around the corner from the other Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Talk to the fine Don Hamrick on text today. Asked how I love the Jeep Grand Cherokee L. It was very good. We're also talking about the because there's a shortage of chips and a lot of new cars tough to get on the lot right now. A lot of places have a shortage of vehicles, but not at Chapman. They did never stop buying, which means they're got plenty on the lot. So go over to Chapman today. Okay, here we go. We got 10 seconds. Exclamation point! Play. Marbles on stream. And maybe I'll try to do this one my normal crazy
I like the way this
way.
looks.
It is very nice, isn't
I
it?
want to win.
Don't we all? All right, here we go. So we're going to see how this goes. Down we go, down the little Plinko board, around the roulette wheel and the chip, over past the diamonds. And wow, way in front. West in first. Sansa in second. Joe Quills in third. The Miz in fourth. Let's go to first place. And around they go. Les West gets there first. Joe Quills makes it past in second. Wait, or did he?
Where did
I don't
he
know. He
go?
kind of fell off. Back to Les West around the felt loop there. Going around and around again, finds himself in first. Free for all show might be in first. Though Sansa in first. Who's in first? We're about to find out. It is still Les West. All right. Around
Where am I?
that
Where'd I go?
strainer.
Oh,
Oh no,
no.
Les West was just sent flying. It's over for Les West. UD Flyer finds himself in first
Whoa,
place. Mr.
UD.
Carlos Jersey is in second. Les West is Oh, no, he's not. Somebody went flying, though. I thought I saw somebody go flying. He was stuck there for a while. UD Flyer back in here. Where are we going? Oh, my goodness. It's an anti-gravity situation. And he's going to get dropped over here. In second place, Mr. Carlos Jersey. He's going awfully fast, isn't he? Followed by Ken Banjo.
Where did I go?
I have no idea. We'll find out. UD Flyer having no problem. Around the corner goes UD Flyer.
I haven't seen myself since the beginning of this game. I'm somewhere in
I'm sure
there.
there's somewhere.
Oh, you showed up.
All right, let's see where the rest of everyone is right now. Okay, in second place.
Bounce around all over the place.
In second place, we have
wow.
UD Flyer, I believe. There we go.
You can see what it's like.
Will.
There's UD Flyer. Third
I was
place,
following
Les
my
West.
friend.
Ken Banj, finding my perfect awkward. Let's go all the way to first place. Ken Banj is there. Mr. Carlos Jersey fell off. So did Nick. Ken Banj. Oh, no, wait a second. Finding my perfect awkward finds her way to first. She's making her way through past the big T's and in first. Congratulations. Ken Banj in second. Third, Les West, followed by UD Flyer. Joe Quills, Panda Guy, going to be in sixth, it looks like. Yep, and a glowing ball. Good for you.
Ooh.
LP Roxy gets in seventh place. Sansa in eighth. Will gets stopped again. Oh man. Life sucks for Will in this game, I'm telling you. Oh, wait, whoever that person is, it sucks for a little bit more. Who is that? I don't know. They're so deeply back there. But there's Will. Wow,
Everyone's balls are clanking together.
Hold on.
It tells you and shows their picture.
It shows, not only shows a picture, it shows that you're a mod. That's awesome. I love technology. Isn't that great?
Wait, where does it say that?
When we have the full screen. So, there we go. There's somebody finally showing up, and we're done. The winner, finding my perfect offer. Congratulations, Kira.
Yay.
Final results, finding my perfect awkward in first. There's Kira. Ken in second. Les West in third. UD Flyer in fourth. Joe Quills in fifth. Panda in sixth. You got Jada in seventh. Samantha in eighth. Francisco in ninth. Revenge of the Chaz in 10th. And then everyone that doesn't matter, including myself and Will and Michelle, wrapped it up. And then everyone else fell off the track. Okay. Miz fell off the track. It was very sad.
Oh, poor Miz.
Okay. We got one more. And then I did find out something about Stream Racer that we play. Exclamation point play if you want to play. Stream Racer, when you do exclamation point boost, actually works. So I didn't know that. So exclamation, but if you do it at the wrong time, you'll end up, you won't turn correctly. So you have to do it on a real straightaway. And the problem is there's a slight delay in when you see it. So, it's a little bit of a mess. We have a few seconds left here. I'm doing this for Revenge of the Chaz.
There's even more of a delay when you're watching it at home.
Yeah, probably.
Like, at least when we play it, there's not as much of a delay.
Why is there a delay? Oh, yeah, no. When you play, you're seeing it pretty live, so you have a little bit of a
Jada loved that.
I'm sure she did.
Jada just loved that. Simply loved it.
Samantha used to love it too.
Yeah. Used to.
So.
That's it.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds. 17 people once again racing. I love how awkward it gets. It's so funny. It's so great. Playing marbles on stream. Last race. We'll see who wins this last one. Here we go. We're just having fun tonight. No dong to be had.
No.
All right, here we go.
No. Just poke it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Joe Quills. No, Ken Banj.
Michelle, you see that one?
All show and Nick. Everyone going over the ramp and finding their way onto these little slot car situations. Ken Banj taking the outside. Wow, there's a lot of different ways to go here. My goodness. What is happening? I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. Let's go back to Ken Banj. He's finding himself on the lower rail here. Nick right next to him. Look at this 1-2 punch and Ken and Nick.
Wait, Francisco, that was for you.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't know either.
So after this race, there's a whole backstory that's amazing.
There is. Yeah, but Ryan's Venmo was the best.
Ken Banj in first, Nick Meister in second. And back and forth. Going around the butt cheeks there, and around we go. There's a little bit of a battle right now for first and second. This is exciting.
Bragging right.
Bragging rights will be had. Don't pay attention to what the leaderboards say, because these are the two that are actually in front right now. Around the corner, Ken Bange in. All right, Nick Meister now in first. Ken Bange in second. Around the corner, here we go. It's Nick in first. Ken just barely behind him. Congratulations.
Wow.
Samantha looks like she'll make it in fourth. She will. Fifth place goes to Nate Torres. No, Nate Torres gets beat by Mr. Carl's jersey. Seventh place going to Joe Quills. Eighth place. There's Michelle. Ninth place, UD Flyer. Maybe. Let's see here. We're waiting for him. And Kelsey 702. There we go. There's UD Flyer. Kelsey 702. Going to come in 10th. And then the rest of you are losers. So what am I? What did I miss?
Shawn.
Oh my gosh! Tell the story.
So Kira, Will, and Francisco came over to my house for dinner, and I made enchiladas and soup and rice.
Well, hold on. We didn't come over for dinner.
They came over to hang
come
all
over
day.
for dinner. We came came over and Kira wanted lunch.
Okay,
so then
whoa,
we got
wait,
served.
whoa.
Hold on. Look,
I was just getting to the nitty gritty. You people all talk too much.
You people.
Hold on. Wait a
There's a
second.
fight going on in Reno.
What is happening here?
So
What's
we
happening?
got
Hold on, wait. What's happening over here? What's this drama?
Yeah, we got a book going right now here, folks.
Jada wanted to say something, and then you guys went into a different story. So she
No,
gave me
Jada,
the
let
headphone
Jada,
back.
no, let Jada talk. Jada's okay to talk. Listen,
Jada
don't
can
be my
talk.
producer. Jada can talk. Hi, Jada. Welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Said to Reno. Jada, you're on.
All right. So what's going on?
No, I forgot the joke, but did we see Sam abuse me? Did we see it?
Did you see what?
Yes.
Was it there? Did
Yes,
you see
we
Sam
all saw it.
literally beating me right there? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we saw it.
Can we send some help for me?
Can you do us a favor?
Absolutely.
Can you get rid
Link
of Gilbert?
once if you need help. Link
Yeah, give
twice
her
if you're
Gilbert.
helping.
Can you
That's
throw
like getting rid of
Gilbert
Gilbert.
out the window?
That's her comfort
Just throw him out
squid.
the window.
Give her
Just
comfort
chuck him.
squid. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. If you really want to
Gilbert.
hurt her, you don't go after her. You go after her child. That's how you really get her.
Yeah. Run her over. Or run the octopus.
Run her over.
The octopus.
oh my God, is that Liz doing that?
Put Gilbert.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh, okay. I'm Sam's replacement
So-
now.
Gilbert to the Wolfpack game.
Okay, so yeah, the violence has stopped. You notice that? Because she realizes if she messes with you, Gilbert gets it. Bye, Gilbert.
Bye,
You're gonna torture Gilbert. You're
R.I.P.
gonna cut off
Gilbert.
Gilbert's tentacles one at a time. Bye, Gilbert.
This is getting dark.
What?
It's getting really dark.
Jada Pinkett Smith, do not hurt Gilbert.
All right, playing a different game.
So Shawn.
Yes, what were you saying?
So my very first time over at the house, I got to eat spaghetti. It was very delicious spaghetti. My second time over, I was served this beautiful medley of fruit, but it was fruit, and I was like, wait a minute, like we stepped down from like the good, like I
From
got the
Pasquetti
really
to
To be
good.
fair, I am.
No,
Will,
hold on.
Feel free to mute
You had
anybody at this point.
Asiago
shut up.
You had a
I'm all out of it.
charcuterie. Don't you
No
dare
payday.
tell me that it was a step down. You don't get to come here and eat anymore.
Wait a second. Honest to God, though, Will, you literally are telling somebody that I went to your house and like it's a Yelp review. You know, this restaurant isn't what it used to be.
So I really did go about that, right? So check it out. So we ended up staying for dinner, and
After
for
your
dinner we
step
were
down of
having
fruit,
chicken
but
enchiladas.
Yeah, go ahead.
We were, oh my gosh, I love the fruit. Gosh. Anyways, we had chicken enchiladas, rice. We had chicken enchiladas, rice, and what was the last thing? It was something else.
Cool story, Will. All right, we're about to play Words with friends here. Words on stream.
So I burnt the rice.
Here we
Is
go.
that what you guys feel like when I tell stories?
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go poop because I'm
tried
literally
telling
I'm
it.
dying over here. Okay, here we go. Got it.
Prairie dogging.
All right, yeah, you have no idea. Okay, everybody, we're about to play words on stream here, so you know what to do.
Wait, I need to pull it up on my phone. I'm so mad right now. Okay.
Go ahead, do it. I'll be back.
Oh.
I need the chat.
All right, fine. I'm gonna do play-by-play here.
You guys are all very vocal.
Joe Quills with Molt.
This one's a little harder. So many E's.
E. Still got what? 1, 2, 3, 4-letter words. 3, 5-letter word. Melee. Home. Model. From Nick Meister. I'll play with
Oh,
motel,
damn it.
hotel,
Yeah.
Holiday Inn. Say what?
Ride.
Meat. Joe Quill. Coming down to the last little bit here. Omelette. Team. And that'll do it.
That's pretty good.
Not a bad round. Not a bad round.
Ooh, almost all the words.
A 3-star effort. Michelle
We need
with
somebody to
37,
push the
Joe
button.
Wells 22, and oh balls. Francisco and
Yeah.
actually hold on. Aren't you able to go exclamation continue with that workout?
Let's try
I
that.
need to turn the volume. Okay, there we go.
Somebody try it?
Let's
Nope.
see. Francisco.
No, I think he has to push the
Nope.
button.
Well,
All right. Well, how are we doing?
he's pushing. He's pushing something. That's without a doubt there.
Well,
Out of his reset button.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that was the one. That was. the
well,
one.
since
Got it.
Sean's doing his
Got
thing,
it.
I gotta do mine here. Hold on.
Uh-oh. He's back.
Oh, he's back. That banner's bigger than I thought it was.
Okay.
Seeing him stand
Did
next
you
to
wash
him.
your hands?
Can't hear you yet. I don't think.
Well, that was really
Did you
fast. Did you wash your hands?
That was a fast
Did you
poop.
wash your hands?
Okay.
They all come out okay, buddy?
Really fast.
That was a really fast poop, bud.
You didn't clog it, did you?
No. I was close.
Flusher?
Hey, Lumpy, you did very well. Good for you. Well, you're not muted anymore. All right, moving on to the next one. You ready to go? Let's do it. Here we go.
Joe's going potty too.
Oh, there we go. All right, you're just gonna type in the word that you can see here. AMMTRO. There are 6 letters. Tram for Francisco. There you go. Very good. MTORAM. You got the Miz on there getting Taro. Marmo. You very good for you, Panda X guy. You got the best word up there. A bunch of 4 letters still there. Ammo from UD Flyer. Will, no more excuses. Adam from Michelle. Miz, you got yourself Rome. Mart from Kira. Lumply as Moat. There's one more left up there. What could it be?
Oh, it's up there.
Maybe?
Got it. Nice.
Nice.
All right. After 2, we got Lumply with 49. Good God. Francisco with 24. Joe Quills 22. Miz 22. On to the next one. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Okay. A test. Very good from Lumpy. One of these letters is fake. TTTSEAI. A test from Michelle. Taste from Kira. Panda X Guy has state. Mr. Carl's jersey has seat. The Miz on air has satay.
Jazz.
Tats from Joe Quills. Oh my goodness. Lumpley gets teats. Of course he does. Perfect Awkward has eights. And then East from Panda X Guy. Eats from Miz. Mr. Carlos Jersey has stat.
Oh, well,
the I is the fake letter. We know that now. Test from Francisco. Tease from Joe Quills. I have to make some new openings for this show. There's just not enough time. I might send the entire family on a vacation, and I'll just stay here.
Do it.
Hold on, yeah, I might
Why
do
not?
that.
Just do it.
Here you go. There's a $100 gas card. Drive till you
Have
get
fun.
Yeah. So, here we go. Running out of time. We've kind of the well has run a little bit dry here, rather.
Yeah. I don't know.
Teat. There we go. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Running out of time, and we are going to end it there. Stets, very good from Miz, just under the bit. Wow, set from
nice.
UD Flyer. We came that close to completing it all.
Wow.
17 out of 18 ain't bad. Got the 3 stars.
Ooh, 3 stars.
Pretty
Yes.
Pretty good. 60 for Lumpley, 34 for Joe Quills. The Miz on air gets 34. Rebel Gaming 28. Nick Meister with 22, tied with Kira. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll play some Stream Racer for a little bit. XNTAAEEM, XNTAAEEM. Get mate and meet from William and from Kira. Good for you. Team from Joe Quills. Meet from the Miz on air. One of those letters up there is fake. Manatee. Very good. Wow. Panda X Guy. Mean from Nate. Tame from Mr. Carlos Jersey. Ken Bange getting teen. UD Flyer gets name. Still a fake letter up there. Maine, M-A-N-E, from The Miz.
X is the fake one.
It certainly does seem to be that way. Auntie from Kira. There's one 7 letter that's still left there. Amen. Enema. Of course, the pain in the ass would say that.
Wait, who said it?
Wow.
Emanate. You said it, dummy.
I know.
Eaton from Panda X Guy. Eaton and Enema. A little too close to one another. Okay, running out of time here. Meta from The Miz on air. Very good. Ment from Joe Quills. Another 5-letter one up there still. Manta. Like a manta ray. Very good, Nick. 3 4s left. Team is one of them from The Miz on air. These do go in alphabetical order if you haven't noticed. So all of the 4s are in alphabetical order. So Meta, there's Meat. There's one that's alphabet. There we go. Meat.
There we go. We got all of them.
Rounded it all up.
Good job.
And the winner after all those levels is Lumpley. Congratulations. Joe Quills in 3rd, Miz in 2nd. Panda X Guy making moves towards the end of that. All right, we'll do Stream Racer next, and then we'll do like 1 or 2 of those, and then we'll log out there, and then we'll go over here, and we'll do a little bit of that. And then we'll try to raid somebody by the time all is said and done, and we'll have a happy moment.
While you're doing that,
yes, handsome.
October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Simpsons Comics is back at Unicon.
Oh. Tell me about Unicon. Tell me about what they have going on, because they always have something fun going on at Simpsons Comics. Ooh.
So Unicon is it was the last like social gathering, the big one, the big toy convention that happened March 13th, 14th, and 15th last year.
Wow.
Right before the lockdown.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
So they were the ones
This
right
is gonna
before
be
the
the
lockdown, and it's the first one since then.
going to be the first big one since then. Yes, and
That's awesome.
Shawn, you might like this. The original Jennifer from Back to the Future 1, not Elizabeth Shue.
No,
from 2 and 3.
Yeah, I'm totally spaced on her name. What's her name?
Leah Thompson.
Her name
not Leah Thompson.
No, that's the
Can't remember
mom.
her name.
Claudia Wells. Claudia Wells.
Okay.
That's her name.
She's
She'll
gonna
be there.
She is scheduled to be there. Also,
Great Scott.
also, Marvin Berry is supposed to be there.
You know my it's your cousin, Marvin Berry.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And I guess you can call him Busboy Goldie Wilson because he wasn't mayor yet.
Ah, well, so yeah, there were different.
Oh my God.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Mayor
that.
Goldie Wilson. I'm going to
Well,
clean up this town. Great, you could start by sweeping the floors.
So those 3 Back to the Future actors are going to be there. There's a bunch of wrestlers going to be there. A bunch of comic book creators are going to be there. And Barney and myself and
That's
buddy
awesome.
Brian will be there all 3 days.
October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, you said?
Right. 2nd. World Trade Center. World Market Center.
World Market Center. World Trade Center. Yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah, it's okay, everybody. We're about to play exclamation point race in the chat if you would like to be a part of this. Exclamation point race. You got Francisco and wow, everyone's popping in there right now. We're playing some Stream Racer. Play a couple of these. Just to let you know, you can do exclamation point boost, but there is a slight latency. So when you do it, it might be 5 seconds later, and it might not work out well for you. So make sure you know what the heck you're doing.
Boogity,
All right,
boogity,
everybody.
boogity.
We're gonna start.
Didn't know what I was doing in the first place.
45-second clock. 14 of us
Boogity,
about to
boogity,
race
boogity.
right now.
Boogity,
We thank you,
boogity,
by the way.
boogity.
We're going to be quiet on social tomorrow, but I've been really doubling down on our social media efforts. So if you want to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, I'm going to start doing the TikTok stuff again and YouTube. We are trying to hit all of that stuff. The best clips of every show you'll find right there, and you'll also get a tweet when we're live. So please follow. I would really genuinely appreciate that. Okay, 15 seconds left, and then we are playing some racing.
Shawn?
Yes.
I think I don't know if I'm dismissing or not. Did you post on social?
I thought I did.
I don't think.
You didn't.
No,
I never got
I
the
didn't. Oh, there it is. It's posted now.
Oh.
I never said sent. I never sent it. Well, there we go. It's been sent now, so sometimes you'll be told when it's time.
There we go.
Hey,
Boogity, boogity,
you got
boogity.
20 minutes to watch the rest of this show.
You do. It's true.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, I found out how to get to. There we go. Mr. Carl's jersey's in first place. A big jump off the. Wow, there's a
Whoa.
pretty exciting freaking ramp here. My goodness gracious. Oh no, what's
Oh my
happening?
God.
Oh, humanity. Wow, look at that. Ken Banch finds
Last
himself.
time
No
with my
LB Roxy.
collarbone.
Right there.
Ken
Who
Banch.
in the hell
what's
built
going on
that?
here? He found himself underneath for some reason. Look at this
That
freaking
is
carnage right now.
terrible.
Goodness gracious.
Who built it like this?
Ken Banch.
Yeah, I'm curious how a lot of people got underneath that.
I don't even know how you do it. I'm impressed though. UD Flyer, very exciting. Ken Banch way off in the distance. He boosted at the wrong time. Revenge of the Chaz around the corner. UD Flyer and Ken Banch. There we go. There's Free For All Show in the distance. He's flying way off. Ken Banch blasting through. Get one boost and two, but no, he overshot it. UD Flyer hits his boost pad, and around the corner he goes. He finds himself in first place now. About to hit the tires. Revenge of the Chaz gets stuck on that barricade right there. So does Free For All Show. Oh my goodness, this is pretty ugly right now. Ken Banch, though, he blasts right through. Ken Banch finds himself in first. Revenge of the Chaz, Free For All Show joining the love fest that is the Menage a Trois.
God.
Oh no,
What
Free
a
For All Show gets absolutely
Body
leveled.
pile. Oh
Ken
my
Banch
God.
finds himself back in
There's
first,
so
but
much
he hits the
carnage
jersey
out
barrier.
there.
Revenge of the Chaz makes him loose, though. That's what she said.
Hey now.
Ken Banch
Oh,
taking
what a
a
rear
cone
end.
with him. Revenge of the Chaz in second. Free For All Show blinking away. He's in third. About to hit a bunch of cones again. No, he's going to be clear. Back to Revenge of the Chaz. A big jump off. Ken Banch gets stuck in some sort of situation there. LP Roxy and Free For All Show in third and fourth. Ken Banch is in first, but he is boosted way off into the distance. God knows where he is. Meanwhile, LP
What
Roxy
the
and Free
hell?
For All Show are
Nice.
making
Whoa, 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 whoa.
babies.
Whoa.
That's exciting.
That's a lot.
Kids,
I'm
that's
pretty sure that could get me
that's-
jail time.
that's how compact cars are
around
made,
the
kids.
corner. Revenge of the Chaz spins out. Ken Banch in first. Revenge of the Chaz in second. Revenge of the Chaz making a move right now, trying to make this happen. Big mess right now. The intersection. Revenge of the Chaz gets caught. Ken Bange, he gets caught too. Who's going to get loose first? It's going to be Revenge of the Chaz, but it seems like he's lost a little bit of horsepower off the jump. And he overshoots it. Let's go to free-for-all show in second. Will he make his turn in time? Yes, he will. He's in first place. UD Flyer in second. Revenge of the Chaz in second now. William IT skipping past everything. He's on another plane right now. Free-for-all show making it over that bridge. Revenge of the Chaz in second. In third place, Ken Bange, but no, he's caught up. So now in third is UD Flyer. Panda in fourth. Miz in fifth. Ken Bange in sixth, but gets passed by LP Roxy. Free-for-all show finishes with a victory. Wow. Revenge of the Chaz and UD Flyer. It's a battle for second. Revenge gets second. UD Flyer gets third. In fourth place, well, fourth place Panda Guy. LP Roxy in fifth. Ken Bange in sixth. Miz and Carlos Jersey, a battle for what's left. They get past there, 71 seconds remaining. Man, like absolute Velcro, Lumply.
Michelle just
West.
Wants to
Well, there's a car on the post.
There's a car where now?
On the post. At the finish line.
Oh my goodness, look at Nick. Nick is in the crowd right now. That's impressive.
Nick is that guy at the concert, like, yeah!
There's Kira.
Nick heard the advertisement from Monster Jam. He's like, I'm going out to the crowd Sunday.
Taxis running in groups of people. It's Monster Jam. All right. 27 seconds left. Will Nick make it? He certainly will. Very good. Lumply still can't make it past the jump, but I think she's stopped carrying.
Look at the car that's in front.
Finally, Perfect Rocket has lost all
Why
will. She's
am
not
I
even
so
driving.
slow?
I've asked myself that question for you several times. Sansa, will she have a chance? No, Sansa's off to the frickin' races here. And yeah. Even driving 1 mile an hour, you're still doing all right.
Oh my god!
Okay. Exclamation point, Kira needs gas. Exclamation point, call Mr. Carlos Jersey.
I did exclamation point, lose the best.
Francisco, exclamation point, do not insure Nick. Yes.
Where are you going?
What's going on there?
Oh.
I'm uncomfortable.
I am too. I feel like I hacked into her camera and I shouldn't be looking at this. Did she leave? Is she gone now?
Oh. She's going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I can't blame her.
her.
So put $5 in gas. Yeah, you can't. Well, $5 in gas won't get you far nowadays. Okay, 45 seconds.
I gotta do what I gotta do in time.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this computer needs to get upgraded. 45 seconds. Exclamation point race. We're barely hanging on for dear life right now with this game.
Oh god.
Let's see here.
What's your
Broski,
CPU
my mom.
usage?
Oh, here we go. So here we have somebody. Dead Egg 456. Broski, my mom put the remote up my butt, and then effed it, and now it's stuck in my butt.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Wow.
21 seconds left. Exclamation point race. 14.
My virgin ears.
And wow, and band. Wow.
Your virgin ears,
Nick is not.
Nick, you're on top of it.
Banhammer.
On
Love
top of it.
Look at that guy. Okay, here we go. God,
Perfect mod.
Banhammer.
That's why he's everybody's mod.
Here we go, everybody.
Banhammer, the new monster
Bam.
truck coming this Sunday.
Panda X guy on Twitter says better late than never. Very funny. I knew I missed a step today. I didn't know what it was. Turns out it was telling everyone we were live. But most of you showed up, so that was good. We go here and let's start the race off.
I showed up.
Rebel Gaming finds himself in first place.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's the same one as last time. All
So
right, here we
proud
go.
of you.
And all the humanity finally Perfect Awkward though makes her way through, but she's stuck against a wall. Joe Quill's having no problem.
How am I stuck against a wall? What the hell?
Oh no, now you're on the bottom. Started from
Isn't
the
that
top.
like
Now
your
you're
normal
here.
everyday life?
Joe
Oh.
Quills, my goodness. Off the top rope.
Doing
Finally, Perfect
against
Awkward
the
there.
wall?
Finally,
All right.
Perfect Awkward
Come
about to
on,
take. Oh no,
car.
she spins out. Never mind. Nick Meister, butt
Hell,
first.
man.
There it is. First place, Joe Quills in second. Get Nick Meister. Third place, you'll find him in Perfect Awkward, who is once again slow. Les West
Why?
finds himself in third.
Just
There's Lumply
boosted.
flying in fifth. Oh, she's way off though.
I think there's a
West
limit
falls.
to boosting
There
before
we
you
go.
just like ruin
Will,
yourself.
Francisco,
Yeah, Francisco,
frickin'
curiosity. How
disaster over here.
much insurance do I need for this course?
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
You're all uninsurable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that this is a you're not worth the risk.
I think this is just like, yeah. You
Lumply
do
finds
it
herself
at
in
your
first, but she's stuck behind all of these. Is she going to get hit? No, she's going to be clear. But oh my goodness, Joe Quills finds himself through, slams right past Slumply, finds himself in first place, but he hits the barricade. Slow but steady could win the race. Look at all these tire pushers here. Finding my perfect awkward now in first, still has a tire in front of her like a big grill. Joe Quills in second, Les West in third. Lumply still has the tires in fourth, and Nick in fifth. Oh my goodness, T-Bone. Joe Quills trying to make babies with Kira. Meanwhile, Les West finds himself way off into the mountainside.
That's disturbing.
Quills in second place
That's a
and now in
disturbing
first.
sentence, and I don't like it.
Oh, no, but he boosted way off into the distance. In second place, Les West finds himself back onto the course. For third place, there's Kira, but she's way off course, but goes right past the tires. That's going to work out for her pretty well. Will she get past Joe Quills?
Tokyo Drift.
Ooh, this is very exciting. Kira Drift right now. Right underneath there. Bam. Oh, my goodness. A body slam. Will causing a bunch of issues.
Will Dorsey.
He's in your ass right now. Joe Quills over the jump, but that might not be good for him. Kira finds herself in first place. Everyone else, it is absolute mayhem behind her. Over the bridge she goes. Let's go to Joe Quills, who's currently making love to the back of that. Les West, Lumply, Mr. Nick Meister. Nick Meister has that cone in front of him. My goodness, a little bit of a mess right now. Finding my perfect awkward, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the victory. Nick Meister.
Oh my God. Who would have thunk it?
Lumply's in second place. She finally got rid of the stuff that was in front of her car. Looks like she's going to finish in second place today. Nick Meister on his way to third. Yep, Joe Quills and William. Oh my goodness, looks like Joe's going to be fine. Will finally shed his stuff, but not in time, and he's going to take fifth place. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, Les West and Mr.
Oh, that's a lot.
Exciting.
That's
Congratulations. Got some of that, I guess,
I am
got
not
in New Zealand.
Stephanie.
Yeah, no, you are not. Sansa, followed by Mr. The Miz and a whole bunch of other people. UD Flyer, Mr. Carlos Jersey, Les West, all of them making it right through the uprights, except for Les West, who double doinked it like he was a Chicago Bear. Ooh, wow, Kim Mans went over the thing. That was impressive.
Game I watched.
That was funny. I was actually there. I remember when I was. Yeah, that was funny.
I remember. Uh-huh.
All right, so let's get rid of that, and what we'll do is we'll go back to menu here. And we'll get out of that game, and we're going to do our final thing where we're going to raid somebody. 21 people watching. Let's go back to just chatting. Okay, bam, boom. And we'll go here, and we're going to try to end this by 9/11 because we don't want to be on during 9/11. We're just going to let that breathe. Panda X Guy wants it again. Can you blame him?
You know what? I don't know.
You're welcome. Okay.
What you get for making fun of my rice?
What happened? What did you do?
What'd you do?
She burnt the rice. She burnt the rice.
You did. She did.
We went to a Mexican restaurant and they burnt the rice.
No, we were like, you know what? We're gonna try it anyway because maybe
Wait, hold on a
it's
second.
good.
But you just said going to a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, will you pay?
I would have paid.
Yeah.
You won't take my money.
For 11 hours.
Yeah, there's a
We were
if you want to pay,
there
there's a
for
1-900 number you have to call.
We were not there for 11
I
hours.
had no idea that I had to cook for an army.
Unthankful
I did just
peasants.
fine.
We were there for like 7 hours.
Yes,
Hold on.
Yes.
You were going to talk about the whole Will Francisco.
Oh yeah, how did that trip go? So you, Will and Francisco, you guys went to you went to Denver. I don't even want to hear from Will because he lives there. What was it like, Francisco, going there? You got to see the Radio Fan Marie, which was awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
But now that you've actually been to his home state of Colorado, you got to see Will in his natural habitat. What was that like?
Well, not as he is here tonight. It was a whole different Will.
Francisco got drunk.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Whoa.
So you're not much
They
of a drinker there,
FaceTimed
Francisco?
me, and it was wild.
No.
So what do you remember of this night?
Shots,
I remember
Francisco.
everything. I was fine.
My treat.
Oh, you're so full of it. You were not fine. You kept on, oh, I'm fine, guys. Look at me as I do my Nets top model walk. Like, you are not fine. Sober people don't do that.
Model. Wait, I'm sorry.
He's a beautiful man. What do you expect?
Today's show is brought to you by Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Eddie Sarah Mojave, Chapman Chrysler Jeep in the Valley, Automall, the other Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, around the corner from the other one.
Oh my God!
Don't drink and drive. This is a PSA from Chapman Dodge
Wait,
Chrysler
I
Jeep
want to
Ram.
see the top model.
you
walk.
know.
What does a top model walk look like there, Francisco?
Yeah.
I was.
He can't do it because he's sober.
I can still do
Oh
it.
yes, please. Yes, please. Bump, bump, boom.
This is
Vogue.
No, that was not what he did. That was not what he did. That is not what he did.
Les West said he missed
anticlimactic.
Stephanie. Every Thursday, Stephanie's on. Every Thursday or Friday, your time, I believe. Thursday here, you will see Stephanie on the show. So for what it's worth, we love Stephanie.
All right, Les, you got me instead.
It really does.
Keaton Panda says, are spoons just unfinished forks, or are forks unfinished spoons? Or are they both unfinished knives? That's a great
Let's
question.
ask Spoon.
I don't know. Yeah, where is Spoon watching today? We actually have somebody that's on called Spoon.
Come
Jersey
back.
Hour. Hi, Jersey Hour. Jersey Hour's watching. We're just about to raid somebody. Our phrase that raids.
Yes, we
we're
were.
running out of daylight here, so let's do this. He's speaking
minutes.
Spanish. Let's see here. We'll find somebody here.
You're going
This
to
is
raid
cool.
someone.
Wait a
Drink of
second.
choice.
It's always very entertaining.
Nick and Kristen mornings are on. Wait a second. Are
They're
they
on
right
doing
now?
a Jenga, ordeal.
So happy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're doing a charity stream. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
If someone had to write the complete opposite of you, that would be mine.
Miss them.
She's always
Hold on.
ready to greet people. With a
They're
smile.
awesome. I
She's
love 'em.
optimistic, always looking for the good in others.
We have to get him on soon.
Tell me why.
There we go.
They knew.
Tell me why.
They knew.
Very good.
Raises the pays.
All right, we're about to raid the fine folks at NK Mornings. This is Nick and Kristen. We love them very much.
I don't know.
Guys,
Are we
we're
that late
one-
already? Are you
Raise
already
that
streaming?
Are you already
Are you
done?
raiding?
We're done. Yeah, we're gonna raid now. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
So
you're
we're,
done
we're,
like way late.
Yeah,
You're coming into high Jenga.
Yeah.
the high
final
Jenga.
round.
The
High
final
Jenga.
round of
Are they
When are
high
you gonna
Jenga.
get high on your show?
Yeah,
I never ate my hubby.
Hi,
Well, this is exciting.
And the loser has to eat a very hot jelly bean.
Fiery 5 jelly beans. So.
Oh, wow, that's not fun. Well, we're about to raid them. I love seeing other people hurt themselves for the raid, so let's raid them now, everybody.
The habanero.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the jalapeno one.
Let me check that.
Oh,
And then it
spicy
hits you
bean.
in the ass.
All right.
But your ass.
Ooh.
Just like Nick's
Oh.
finger to that one ant. Yay!
And
Hello, free for all.
Welcome on in.
hello.
Panda guy.
So now what has to happen is we have to go back and look at Shawn's clips to see what he said about us once he realized we were playing
Oh,
High
yeah.
Jenga.
We're totally fucking awesome.
And it's
Wait,
a little after
Oh,
Normal
wow,
gaming.
they're
Hey,
awfully,
thank you so
awfully
much.
flamboyant with their animations now. That's a big one.
So
Goodness
you guys are
gracious.
well?
love
we
it.
need to set
I
up
love
a campaign thingy.
Well, because if you hadn't noticed, this is a very special stream. We're playing High Jenga for the kids.
We're the
How do
kids. And I'm eating a habanero jelly bean.
Always for the
Donate.
kids.
And it sucks.
Thank you, Jersey.
Or using the extra
Aw,
life
Thank you.
Oh,
link.
Rebel Gaming, thank you for the
Thank you for the
Make us
bits,
do
sweetie.
things.
Oh,
So
some bitch is kicking
where's
in.
the link?
Hey, Joe Quills.
Your
Hey.
With your donation.
donation.
Oh,
So, Nick and
list
Kristen, we're
below.
a Portland radio show, but we're also married. So we're at home right now. We're off work. We are high, and we are playing Jenga. For the
I love that.
extra
That's
life.
exciting.
Yes,
Hold on a
Jersey.
second.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
Yes, we have taken.
So if you would like to
edibles,
donate right
we
down
have
here.
kicked in. We
Shoot
did
you
eat
the
our crumble
Ackerman
cookie,
salt.
Betty. Nick just did a
They're high for the
habanero
kids.
like
Son
a
of a bitch.
bitch.
Hey,
Because I
always
took a
good for
Carolina Reaper and didn't complain.
this is my
He just
second
called,
one.
she just called him a
It's like getting
bitch.
kicked in the face again. Which was the
So
first
great.
one?
Really
then I-
quickly,
this is
so if you
definitely
click
the
that,
young
they're
episode.
raising money for
Son of a
the
bitch.
Children's Hospital,
love it.
And you can pay while we're playing
Dornbecher
Jenga.
Children's Hospital, which I
screw us
believe
over.
is
Yeah. This
there
is
in
the
the
final
Portland
game.
area. I'm guessing.
It's the final game. Do you want me to go get ice cream for you for like?
Yes, it is. They're trying to raise money for the OHSU Children's Hospital in Portland, Oregon.
Oh.
They've raised $215 so far.
Where's my ice cream? Like a bitch.
Munchies like a mug.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Show. Free for all. There we go. Add a message.
You eyes are so
Stop
bloodshot.
being a bitch, Nick.
All right. Am
There
I
we
gonna
go.
go first?
Hey.
Are you gonna go first?
Smoke weed every day.
I'm gonna go.
Smoke.
Why don't you go?
I'm gonna go.
Smoke.
Da, da, da. Can you move it so that people can actually see we're playing Jenga?
Hey,
no.
Why don't you come fuck down? What's the attitude, woman?
Yeah, I'm thinking that Krista would not stop laughing. Yeah, definitely.
I was like,
I'm not the
I was going to play
bitch go get me
Jenga,
something lady.
and I got up.
Or do I walk to go get something? I like that you punch me in the face.
Wow. Finding out his kinks right now. That's exciting.
There you go.
It's habanero high,
okay.
Kristen, that you would punch me in the face.
All right. Let's see that. Let's see that bar go up because it is donated.
Burn
Come
on
on
my
now.
tongue. You set myself on fire.
Where?
How much for a jelly bean?
There we go. Any moment that should show.
$20. Hey, we got
What's
a
the delay on this?
We just have a donation. Let's see who it's coming in from.
For what? You do?
$1 make you holler.
Oh my God, $100.
Oh my
Holy
God!
shit.
Free fall?
Free for all- Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh! What are you doing?
Whoa.
Thank you.
I'm just starting to use you. We're just getting started. I was gonna
We have a
I was
whole
gonna-
plan of using you in
I was
place.
gonna get so
Oh.
much more money out of you, but
Oh.
it's fine. No, that's great.
No, this is amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're amazing.
And
You're amazing.
$100 if you are new to the show, which you are because you just rated us. That means that Nick has to compliment me, which is something he's not good at and does very rarely.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
He knows he's not
Okay.
good at
Oh my
it, and he
God, I
still
love
doesn't
Nick's same
practice.
No,
On
it's,
me,
it's
his
not
wife.
something I can.
I love
get
that
better
spirit.
at. You
So-
said so yourself.
We all wait now for Nick to say something nice to me.
In the meanwhile,
And it's gotta fall under a certain criteria. It has to only be about me. Because the comments that I've gotten from the past are, I like the way you make me feel. That's not a compliment. And it has to be specific. So he can't be like, I like your hair. You have to be like, what is that you like about it? Like, men, be specific.
That thing you do in the
Women,
morning?
be
Yeah,
specific
like that.
in your comments.
Keep doing
Not
that.
hit the
Those are
snooze
the
button.
goals.
Yeah.
those are all right.
Yeah.
Just go. Just,
Like that.
I just
That's my
went
jam.
and you owe me a compliment.
yes, and I'll get you one.
And I'll get you one.
Thinking of the
What a tease.
gotta follow my mind for something.
Says my wife was going to leave me if I don't stop playing poker. I think she's bluffing. Heyo.
Worth a shot. Be specific.
Can I compliment you, Kristen? I suppose, Betty.
No, Betty.
I am
don't wanna
really
do
good
at
anything
Jenga.
compliments.
Yeah.
Once you get it in my head.
I'm
with
terrible at
things.
Jenga.
Last
stole
time I played
Colleen's
Jenga,
I
it
love
was versus
Or she said, tell
was
her that
versus
you like the
Justin
way she
Bieber.
plays on the floor with
True story.
Lily. And then
Not
2
long
seconds
ago,
later,
really?
he's like,
You know what?
Wow.
you know what I really like about you? And I was like, you son of
You know my favorite.
Regular
thing?
Now,
Jenga
my
or like
friends and
giant
I, we
Jenga?
all went and played
Hey, kick from
Jenga
the
at
bottom,
the
yo.
bar
Yeah.
last
Like, it
week,
makes shit
and
interesting.
I was pretty
You got a
drunk,
text message from
and I
Richard.
still beat all of them, and it felt good. Giant Jenga.
Yeah, Giant Jenga is
so
fun.
You get to
Also very
claim one of
dangerous.
these, by the way, free for all
Yeah.
if you're still here. Since you donated the 100, you get to pick one of the things you want to do.
Yeah, you can. You spent a bunch of money, so pick something off the list
Yeah.
for Jenga.
I think he probably already left.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But if you're here,
No, we're here.
or if you're filling in for
No,
him,
we definitely did not leave.
Personality Jenga. We thought about it. Oh, he said.
oh, I'm here. Dick. Hey, I don't
Hey,
know.
we don't know.
You got aggressive. Usually
We
leave
don't
after
know.
the
We're
stream.
high as shit.
I know as soon as I rate someone, I'm out. So
Well, I wondered. I was almost there.
There
But
should be a comma.
I think we
behind here.
are
I'm here,
all
Dick.
waiting
I'm
for
here,
a
Dick.
compliment.
Should be I'm here, comma Dick. And I'm high, and I know that. So
yeah, imagine how insufferable she would be if she
I-
wasn't. I think we're all waiting for. Oh, we are waiting for a compliment.
yes, Jesus
Shit.
Christ, give me
Um,
say something nice about me for once. Our wedding anniversary is next Saturday. I can't wait. Let's soak it in.
Oh.
I like when we're laying in
happy
bed
anniversary,
at night,
Nick. Over there.
and I think you're going to bed,
Yesterday.
and you come over and you cuddle with me. So I love,
Yeah, Nick,
I love that you come over and cuddle with me.
Do we qualify that
married
as
on
an
my
about
birthday.
me?
Yes, it's you that I
'Cause
love.
it's-
That's
'cause
coming over.
it's
To,
coming
but
from
yeah,
you.
but it's the gesture
that
of
way.
coming over.
That's like I like the way you make me feel. That doesn't
Sort
count.
of, pretty much, yeah.
Giving me like a hug. Like it's the gesture of being nice enough to come over and give me
No.
a hug. Like, it's one of my favorite
You
things.
say give you
it's
love.
one of my
I
favorite
just,
things.
I just come over and I go,
It's one of my.
"How's your
I know,
day?"
but like you could just. There are days where you're like, all right.
That's me putting on my CPAP mask, you fucking dick.
There are days where you do that.
Wow.
And then you just go to bed. All right, good night. So I like it when you get in.
I come over.
Thank you for coming.
Have you ever seen a CPAP mask?
They remind me of my
Yes.
parents.
Yes.
Looks like Bane.
It's a big
remind me of my
trap.
Oh, what we made tonight? No.
That was hurtful. That was accurate and fucking hurtful.
I was born in the darkness.
Because that's how I have to put it on.
Oh,
it's
my
like
goodness, Nick
headgear.
Meister with
Good night, dear.
Good night, Darth
Goodness
Vader.
gracious.
Good night, Nick.
I love
I'm gonna turn off the light.
I love you.
Yeah.
Make sure to leave me some toilet paper when you get up. Sexy.
Imagine,
See,
imagine,
Lawrence's wife wears one. She's hot.
imagine working with one another and
My
still
wife
liking
wears
each
one,
other at the
she's
end of the night. That's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Isn't it beautiful?
Thomas just says that was a compliment followed by a kick in the
The
teeth.
kick in the teeth was not planned. That's planned.
No,
That's
we
funny.
did. Somebody else just donated money.
Holy crap! Who else just donated?
Well, somebody. It looks like two people did.
NK My ST and NK My
Um,
Wow.
Nick
that one
Meister.
guy, DZAPPD1.
Oh, David Dick.
Nick. Oh no, you
Who's
mean
Nick?
he means Nick?
Daniels.
The hell is Nick's last name?
He's the king.
The
He's
other
the
Nick. He's main Nick. He's King Dong.
Oh, really?
That's very good. He knows.
Yeah.
Nick
King
Daniels.
Dong.
Oh, Nick Daniels.
He knows,
Yeah.
he knows what he's dealing with.
Nick Daniels.
Sorry.
Very good.
Is the guy that. Who are we talking about?
He's the one.
He's the one
that
that's
donated.
donated. Thank you very much. That's
Please
amazing.
look it down your list because I feel like
For those of you who don't remember,
Well,
when we
I'm
were doing
saying
our St. Jude
I know,
Children's
but,
Research
like,
Hospital
it's coming into a
situation,
variety of sources.
Nick and Kristen helped make sticker
When are you
packs.
coming back to Free?
These are the ones that made the sticker packs.
I've got to talk to
Tonight.
Shawn. I want to do a charity stream on his show as well.
Yeah,
All right. Oh,
it's
here
gonna
we go.
happen.
We do have names.
Yeah.
All right. So Joe Quills, 25. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You purchase
You
something.
can buy something off the Django list if you're
Sure
still
thing.
here.
Yeah, Joe, you can choose one of these things at any time. Let me know. Thank you very much. And,
Come on,
Free for All
choose
makes
from the
it
bottom row.
Insane. And then NK My Star 23 donated $100.
We got to choose from the
Thank
bottom
you so
row.
much.
You got to choose from the bottom row.
That's
Done.
insane.
There it is.
And that means I have to give another compliment. doesn't
Choose from the bottom row now. There's one block.
I know.
it? All right.
Do it.
That's the rule.
Do
You
it.
have to. You have to.
I think I
Nick's
can
not
do
gonna
it.
think
Come
he's
on,
gonna
if he
pull
Is it
it
my
like
turn
that.
or is it your
If he
turn?
No,
pulls
it's
this
your
off.
turn. I put it up there already.
If he do it.
Oh, darn.
It almost worked.
All right, now Nick gets to.
Oh God, that's funny. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We love it, Nick and Kristen. Watch them tonight. Have a great day, and we will see you on Monday. Goodbye, everybody.
Hey, it's almost happened. We're amazed. 26 in one day.